don't care, walk in the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a guideline, been there, done that, gold up and dead. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Throw all the chronicles to be told, don't waste it. Rap battle road, the stunt driver, who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Go fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, then dip it together, breaking the barrier. What's the better time? 'Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Act like I don't care, why even bother? That's what I thought then, just another bluffer. Maybe you are right, wrote it on myself. I'd better steer up, it's time to break the spell. Wiping out the guideline, I'm not alone, no more to fear. Instead of being a quitter, stand up, gonna persevere. Chit-chat, forget the language, that's throw all the chronicle to be told. In the box of brain despair, explore your lies beyond the total. Fast world, many stories unfold. Go say what you do, as I did. You doesn't never bring a big best, don't waste it. Rap battle rule, the stunt driver, we'll hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Go fire, lighting up the way. I will always be right here, nowhere far off. All that you gotta do, my friend, get off. Let go what holds us back. Take over, then and dip it together, breaking the barrier. What's the better time? 'Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. You striking me down with games and lies. I trusted you, but I found your only true friend is your desire for playing around. You're out of your mind, you've lost control. I'm gonna take back what's mine. You near had my soul. This time you have really stepped across the line. Lives in a palace full of tales and lies. We gotta stake it, commit out. Expose the malice that you chose to hide. It's just a break it.
Hello. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Icebreaker TV. We are back. It's a brand new week. Holy crap! I can't believe we're saying this. This is it's one of those really impactful weeks for me right now. It's I'm getting hit with everything all at the same time. Life struggles, just random crap happening around where I live, but also fun stuff. Also fun stuff online. Yeah, getting totally bombarded with work for the foreseeable 2 to 3 weeks, but also an exciting moment for Phantom X as we are as we're finally almost hitting level 70, which will unlock another slew of content, another wave of things to do, ways to build, and all that stuff. So when we get there, hopefully by Wednesday, I'll give you guys an update all about it. We're not quite there yet. We just barely hit level 69. Lucky number. Shout out to 69. But yeah, barely hit the lucky number. Didn't quite hit level 70 as I thought I was going to today. But we do think, based on if the numbers are accurate, we should be hitting level 70 by this Wednesday. So this Wednesday, we'll come back around. We'll come back around and do more content regarding that. Today, though, I actually got something a little bit special for you guys because in my downtime, and also because I have basically pushed the border of what content is available on Persona 5X. I actually got a lot of comments just asking. Last time on stream, we had a lot of comments both on stream and also after the stream. We had a lot of questions in Discord, kind of like folks asking about how to build your team comps around certain characters. What should we do if we're in this stage of the game? So because of that, I decided to do a little bit of a fun experiment. I decided to actually make a brand new account. That is aimed to be completely free to play, and I'll be walking through kind of like what my logic is surrounding what to prioritize, how I plan to build things out, and of course, like how does this really compare to like a pay to play versus a free to play. So if you guys are on the free-to-play side, then chances are you've been following the content already. You guys already know most of this, but maybe you guys will find some tips in here as well. Things that you guys haven't done in the past, and maybe you can start integrating into your gameplay now. But for everyone else, perhaps you're just starting out, or maybe you're between level 0 to level 50. This content series will be primarily aimed towards you guys to help you guys out there. But we will be starting off with a couple of guild updates before we go into that. But in the meantime, let's see. Thankfully, it didn't hit us, but it sent me and him into fight or flight mode. I started to cry. Wait, was it like a biker, Cassie? Was it like a biker, or was it like someone driving a car? Because man, that sounds dangerous. But I hope you guys are okay, not too shaken up. Hopefully, you and your boyfriend are safe and sound. And yay, more Phantom X Persona 5 things. That's right. And actually, you know what? We got the music going already, so let's actually just a scene transition into the gameplay here. So yeah, nothing really new to report. We're still on the previous season in terms of guild bosses for Nightmare's Gateway. But once again, while we are here, I do want to let you guys know, we have been getting a lot more requests for guild applications and all that. Now, you guys already probably know this, but we have been actively purging based on contribution, based on activity, but most importantly, based on if you guys are putting up those guild raid numbers. So unfortunately, we don't have 30 out of 30 yet. This is absolutely what we're aiming for this season around. Really do want to go for that 30 out of 30 guild participation. So I know there's several of us companion members here that are kind of holding back on doing their run because they're either about to hit a level threshold, level 50 to 60. So again, when that happens, I do understand. You guys unlock a lot more levels, a lot more resources, and all that stuff. So for those of you guys that are holding back on those runs, I do understand. But also, as a quick note, the season is ending in 2 days. So if you guys can get those guild run attempts in ASAP, that would be highly appreciated. The two members I know are probably waiting for the level thresholds to break. First off, we got Droopy Boss in the building here, level 59. Again, very close to 60. I do assume that he will be hitting that either tonight or tomorrow. And the other one, Yakosta, if I can find him here. Oh, right here. Yakosta currently at level 58. I don't know if they'll be able to hit level 60, but just in case you are watching, Yakosta, if you can, great, but if you can't, try to get your guild runs in ASAP as well, because yeah, we got folks both asking in the Discord to be waitlisted on the Companion applications, and also they are actively looking at the guild levels and also your contributions as well. So I don't want to create pressure, but just so we can have like a better, a more transparent means of really communicating with both guildmates and those looking to apply for the guild. And for everyone else, I do have 3 other guild members out here. We're actually, let me go ahead and find it here. Okay. There's a Noah Kuroishi. They are already level 63. Actually, I can't find them here. Right here. Noah. I know Noah. If you're watching right now, I know you play the game quite a lot, just as much as we do. So if you can get those runs in, that would be super duper. Do appreciate that. And then the last two are for our dear guildmates, a longtime supporter, my man, Mr. B. I know you've been tied up with the work. Ow, damn it! What was that? What the heck was that all about? I just got hit by something. Yo, Spider-Verse! What's up, Spider-Verse? Oh, it was a car. Okay, I got you, Cassie. Yeah, I hope you guys are okay. I'm volunteering for purging. No, don't volunteer for it, Diego. Don't volunteer for it. But by the way, Diego, I will also give some tips and also ask you. By the way, have you been using the units that I put up? Because I know a lot of the lower level folks that are doing guild runs, they're able to hit a couple of million in terms of score by simply using my Joker for their gates and their Nightmare Gate or whatever it's called. So if you haven't already, Diego, definitely make use of at least my Joker on your run number 2. That will significantly boost your scores. All right. And also shout outs to you, Spider-Verse. Thank you so much for the redeem. And also, what's going on? Good to see you. I honestly do not play enough. You can swap me with others. And also, hello. No, man. I mean, I definitely have a soft spot for our icicles. Gremlins, Mr. B, Diego. So, I mean, if you guys are busy with work, I absolutely do understand that. But if you guys are active enough to at least get like one solid run in every single season, and obviously utilizing our guildmates, if not utilizing my Joker to push the scores, that'll be highly appreciated. But if you do see yourself being inactive as time goes on, definitely discuss with me. We're more than happy to retain the roles in Discord. Those roles, the companion roles in Discord, it does give you guys an EXP buff, and especially for our guy Gremlins here, who has the special role for the first and only first guild member. You will retain that role as well in Discord, Gremlins, regardless if you're actually here in the guild. But yeah, if you intend to slow down your progression in gameplay, do let me know. We'll communicate. And then, but yeah, I do appreciate it, guys. Yes, I do use the members. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm gonna be doing a test myself. I have a free to play account in the building, and once I can actually crunch up to level 40. I will try to use a free-to-play account and see kind of what numbers I can put up, so that way I can have a better understanding of what everyone else is doing as well. But yeah, we'll go through all of that, and once again, if you guys haven't been using your guildmates in terms of scores, we will also show you how to do it here through the screen as well. But yeah, let's go through that, and then I'll do a little bit of a gameplay on my main account, and then we will go to the free-to-play account. I do want to discuss some free-to-play team building strategies, resources, things to prioritize, things to not waste your resources on, rather. Is probably the best way to go about it. All right, but what are we talking about in terms of using teammates? So just in case you guys haven't noticed, if you guys select any of your guild runs, select any guild run, go ahead and select any mode. You'll be taken to your character selection screen up top over here, right? So what you guys can do is actually click on one of any of these 4 units, probably the one of these 3, because navigators, you guys should all have Tomiyama and Miyu at this point. But if you click on one of these 3 members, it'll open up a menu in here, which the bottom will say Phantom Thieves. These are your own units, and then of course there's a section that says Companio right under it. You go ahead and click on that. You will see all the units that your guild members have put up for assist. So we can see a handful of Marions out here. We can see a handful of Jokers, handful of Ryujis, Rins, and of course we got Sour Sugar putting up the 6-star awakened Luful here. Not 6-star, A6 awakening awareness Luful. So yeah, go ahead and pick and choose your team members. But for the most part, if you guys have the best DPS possible for that guild run, then I would look to pick up a support if their support is better upgraded than yours. And you can kind of get at a glance tell if whose units are stronger based on the power level ratings that we have here. So like this Marion is 62, our Mr. B here with the Marion, and of course we have like Jokers. You can see 52, 67. So when in doubt, just kind of compare numbers a little bit. Do take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't take into perfectly account on what the stats are. So sometimes maybe a Joker here has fantastic crit rate and the other one doesn't. So if you really want to deep dive and get into the trenches of it, you can definitely go through and test the number for yourself. But overall, in general, if you guys want to save time at a glance, then yeah, just look at the numbers that are next to these characters and choose the one that is best suited for you. So the one that I absolutely do recommend all of our guildmates take advantage of right here. We got confirmation from one of our newest guildmates actually making use of my Joker in this Dominion run, putting their score from like 1.6 million to I believe 12 million. So yeah, the jump is pretty massive. So for this one specifically, if you guys have Rin already, use your own Rin. I don't think Rin needs to be too concerned in terms of min-maxing. But for your base DPS character, definitely make use of my Joker while you guys can. And as a third slot, you guys can either take Marion. Marion is actually ideal because Blessing does increase, specifically for this guild boss, increases your team's attack by 25%. Holy crap! Now I got my audio too loud. I shall hydrate in the meantime. Bum, 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 bum. 1 second. But yeah, for this specific guild raid, you guys will see like there's this effect here: increased damage of allies with the blessings. There's actually several units that can cast blessings. Dominion can give blessings, I believe, once you guys unlock level 70, and also of course Marion can apply blessing stacks as well. So try to have some character that can give blessing. Right now, if it's not Wonder, then it's probably your Marion. So ideal team here being Joker, Rin, and Marion, plus the support of your choice. And if you're trying to put up numbers instead of going for survivability, then since you have Marion here for slot 3, I would definitely recommend you guys using Tomiyama here for the damage buff to squeeze out any extra damage numbers. Because when you guys combine my Joker with Tomiyama, it really sets the stage for outputting some ridiculous numbers for the guild. So you guys have the opportunity to do that. Definitely get that in. But I do want to say we are at rank 59. We are rank 59, and we don't even have full 30 out of 30. So imagine where we can reach once we do hit that 30-30. But regardless, sub 100, I'm very much so happy with that. Really proud of our guild, and I do think once we have a full 30-30 contribution, 30-30 contribution with teammates being aware of their other allies and their other guildies units that they put up for assist, I'm quite confident, you guys. I'm quite confident that we can get this number here down to the sub 50s, which will then put us in the second tier of rewards every single season. So definitely what we're aiming for, rank 11 to 50 ideally. But then again, rank 51 to 100, also very good. But I do want to keep our eyes fixated on sub 100. All right, sub 100 as much as we can. I know we definitely can, in fact, hit this sub 50 round. We hit it during the first season, and I know with a full guild contribution, we can definitely do that again. 1 to 10, a little bit out of our weight class, but hey, I mean, I'm down for a challenge if you guys are. Yes, sir. Hype 59, hype 59 indeed, hype 59, and hopefully a hype going towards sub 50 over the next 2 days. But yeah, guys, that's all I really have to say about the Campanio. We have 2 days and 7 hours until the season reset. So come and do those runs if you haven't already, or if work is tying you up, I'll ping you guys in Discord after the stream is over. Feel free to open a ticket if you guys want to discuss one-on-one. You don't want everyone else to see. Totally fine with that. Open up a ticket, hop into private one-on-one chat with me. More than happy to take the time and address that with you guys. All right, but yeah. I got electrocuted by my phone charger. Oh no. Are you okay, Spider? I don't know how, but that hurt. You know what's crazy, Spider? I actually remember. When I was a wee young lad. I remember playing video games at my friend's house during a thunderstorm one time. And I visually saw. Like you know in anime, like they like to illustrate lightning like as like a thunderbolt, like Sasuke's moves or whatever. I saw the electric current going from the electric outlet through the wires to the Nintendo, Super NES, and then traveling to my arms. And then when that happened, Spider, I felt this weird like stabbing, jolting pain in my wrist. It was so crazy. I still remember that pain to this day, and I don't know what the heck happened. I didn't feel anything in my fingers, in my hands, or my arms. I didn't feel anything, but my wrists, man, holy! I felt this weird, like, just really painful feeling, like in my wrists. And yeah, dude, I'm never gonna forget it. That was wild to me. Yeah, getting shocked surprisingly sucks, bro. I'm damn, man. With tasers and other equipment, weapons at your disposal. Oh yeah, man. I'm sure that feels a lot worse. Add a 1 to the 5 in Camo's number, then it would be a funny number. Add a 1 to the 5. At 1 to the, oh yeah, the funny number being 69. Coincidentally, the account level that we're currently stuck at. We are currently stuck at level 69. Looking to hit level 70. Looking to hit level 70 in 2 more days. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, man, I can't wait for this to happen. I've been prepping this level 70 next phase for so long. I mean, I guess we can talk about that a little bit too if you guys are interested. But yeah, man, I've come to notice every single jump obviously requires more resources, but holy crap, the level 60 to level 70 jump takes so much resources. It is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Sasuke Chidori, hell yeah. Bro, I remember wait, what? I remember licking a 9-volt battery as a kid. Why? Why would you do that? Also, did you get superpowers from it, Diego? Did you learn your lesson? Very curious to know the answer to both of those 2 questions. Also, Sibla, what's going on, Sibla? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. One time I cut my finger by accident, went to mom's room to tell her, got electrocuted while trying to turn on the light. Oh no, that is so bad. Oh man, that is the sprinkle on top of the pre-existing wound. Oh, that's terrible, Spider. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for laughing as well. I'm just trying to imagine this in the context of how it would play out in an anime. It's maybe a little bit softer on the what? Diego, you did it again. He did it again. Yo, Diego, thank you, man. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, and congratulations, Sibla. thank you so much for donating that gifted sub over to Sibla, Diego. Thank you, man. Thank you. Enjoy, Sibla. Enjoy the ad-free stream viewing experience. And enjoy all the stickers and all the free premium emojis. And of course, hop over inside our Discord server if you haven't already, Sibla. Enjoy the EXP buffs. Enjoy the EXP buffs in addition to all of that extra stuff. But thank you so much for your generosity. Damn it! Why does this always happen? All right, fine. Well, just let it happen. We accept this. But yo, Waves, what's good, Waves? Good to see you, man. Thank you for doing the Discord plug, Camo. Thank you. But yeah, Diego, bro, thank you so much for your generosity and for your constant love and support, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yo, Ice. Yo, what's up, Silver? What's up? Didn't learn my lesson. Did it 3 times. Wait, you licked the battery 3 times? What? Also, shocked myself with the busted disposable camera ones. Damn. So you have like lightning resistance, if not lightning immunity at this point. Then isn't that right, Diego? Holy crap! Damn, you surely went through a lot. But let me think here. Is there anything else really here to cover? I mean, the only gameplay elements left on my main account. So there's a couple of things I still got to do. I still have to finalize my last run here for Metro of Desire. I say last run because, first of all, I'm one achievement away. I'm one achievement away from finally getting everything. The last one being here, clear difficulty 6 with a nice formation. Honestly, I thought I was going to have to hit level 70 first before I attempted any of these big ones. Completing it at difficulty 6 with these elemental formations. If you guys do so, you will get a free randomly selected space revelation card. And as we all know, the orange tier rarity space revelation card are probably the hardest things for us to get. The only source we know that we can for sure farm it inconsistently and time gated is through guild companion runs. And I do believe some prizes coming from SOS in the future as well. But yeah, any opportunity that you guys get to farm Space Revelations card, I would absolutely prioritize that. I still have one more to go because my ice formation sadly is Soy and Mont, and my Mont is level 30, so that means she's basically a useless team member. I did squeeze this out to get to the final boss fight, but I guess my cards were a little bit too lackluster to make it happen. But I eventually will make this happen, most likely on Wednesday once we do hit that level 70 threshold unlock. And of course, another reason why this is it's going to be the last run for me is it's because the event is ending. I've already redeemed all my prizes from the event log. So if you guys are doing your dailies, you get these you get 3 tickets per daily, and you can do up to 4 of them per day. That will give you 12 tickets to use, and you guys can use it on the whole spin to win thing, where you guys can win prizes, including pulls, weapon pulls, premium tickets, and all that jazz. But you also have this thing where you can level up your progress up to the maximum level at 100, which, surprise, surprise, is another five star, another orange tiered space revelation card, except this one you can actually choose. And I'm going to be choosing departure because my Joker's departure card is kind of crap. I'm definitely looking to to get this going a little bit. Need a little bit of a luck on this one, guys. But yeah, I think that run, when I complete my level difficulty 6 ice formation run, assuming I do it successfully, that will also cap us out at level 100, which will kind of mark the end of our Metro of Desire journey. So yeah, don't know if that's a good thing, don't know if that's a bad thing, but yeah, this part is basically run through. I did everything else. Looking to get stronger for my Velvet Trials. That's always ongoing. But another thing that I'm working on now is basically completing my my tasks and journeys here regarding all the activities. So there's 3 of them that are mainly in contention here. First off is the batting cages. I've been doing this a lot more, and by kind of bonding with Motoha, you will also unlock more prizes to get. So this is kind of where I'm at right now. And also, if you go to your club bulletin, you can do the soccer club, and then of course the band. Oh man, I love this. I love this mini game so much. Maybe it's a hit or miss, depending on if you're into music, dancing, rhythm, DDR-S games. But I absolutely love it. I really do love this. Soccer, not so much. But again, these are the 3 activities that I am working on and trying to kind of like finish off on rewards. And the next thing that I'm prioritizing for my main account here is actually my social life, the thing that I totally have IRL, maxing out my the confidants that I want to prioritize and really working, getting enough yen to make that happen. And one of the main things that I actually did notice about money management, yen management rather, is kind of understanding that yen ultimately transfers into social stat value that transfers into how much fondness you can increase for your confidants. So if you're not spending your money on working on like these kind of activities, whether you're watching movies, going to the study, or going to like whatever place that costs money, you're probably spending your money on items such as seeds, such as cooking material, such as things for lock picks. But once you guys like kind of pass that point, the most important thing that you guys will be spending your yen on are items that will boost your fondness when you actually go and interact with your confidants and your synergies. And one thing, I don't know if maybe you guys already knew this, I just figured this out recently, so I'm gonna go ahead and showcase to you guys what I'm talking about. Also, Jesse, good to see you, man. Thank you for liking my video, brother. No problem, man. Dude, how are you doing? Hey, it's Courtney. Yes, P5X. The P5X. Persona 5, the Phantom X. Yeah, that's what we're playing. Also, welcome in, Courtney. Welcome in. But yeah, guys, if you go to any kind of store that sells items, you guys will see that, like, yeah, there's a bunch of items, and then you'll see there'll be a little something that says purchase limit. So I originally thought that when you purchase an item, it would have like a set respawn time, so like maybe like 24 hours, it'll come back. So when I first purchased the item, I guess I purchased it on a Friday or a Saturday because I saw this thing saying like, oh, it'll be available again within 2 hours or 1 day and 2 hours. So because of that, I actually thought that every item had their own cooldown timer, depending on rarity. But the way the game actually works is that every single week on the reset that happens well, for me, it's Sunday at 4 p.m. EST. But for server time, it's like I don't know what the server time is, but for me, it's on Sunday at 4 p.m. EST. And when the internal game clock hits that time, it will go ahead and reset all of these items that you guys can purchase. Okay, so now my main priority when it comes down to yen management is that I'm going to try to have enough yen every single week to purchase the gold tier items. These are the orange ones. I'll have enough yen to make sure I can buy at least 1 round of all of these gold tier items. So right now, because the confidant I'm primarily focused on is Merope, I'm basically doing everything. I'm buying everything that Merope likes. So we talking the maid figurine, we talking the digital camera, which I will be purchasing next, in addition to every other item that Merope gives you double synergy points for. And you guys can actually track this down very easily by going to your menu here, click on synergy in the top right of your cell phone, go to any of these energies that you guys are working on, click on likes. And when you click on likes, you'll see this drop-down menu with all the stuff that that the confidant likes. If it's a first-time item that you never purchased for them, it's going to come here with this cleared sign. Again, I think this is a misallocation of assets. What this should be saying is first time. All right, it should be saying first time, which means that this will be the first time that you gift this gift to your confidant, to your synergy. And when you do that, it's going to enjoy the whole base synergy, extra preferred gifts, and for the one time only, the plus 2x factor for first time preferred gifts. So in terms of money efficiency, definitely purchase the gifts that for your confidants, at least for the first time. And then once you guys have done through that, go ahead and purchase the gold tiered gifts every single week. That way you maximize the efficiency on how you want to progress with your confidants. And because I am prioritizing Merope, because I want to get my hands on whatever the hell this persona is, Kyo something? Koryu, because I want to get my hands on Koryu. This is the thing that I am prioritizing right now. Doing good. Just platinum murder soul suspect on my Xbox Series X. Gotcha. Is that a Soulsborne game, Jesse? Kind of sounds like a Soulsborne game. Not sure if I have that correctly. Yeah, guys. Basically, yeah. Have enough money. Throw it down for the confidants that you guys want and prioritize that. That is going to be it for today's segment on my main account. And we're gonna go ahead and dive into the gameplay and also just the segment for my free-to-play account. So let's go ahead and do that now. Also, I find it very cool. That you can just log in and log out and log back in without actually having to reset your app. So many gacha games, guys. So many gacha games that I played. The layer of friction when it comes to changing accounts is absolutely ridiculous. You have to for the worst case, you have to uninstall the app. All right, this is the case for my iPhone. I remember you literally have to uninstall the app, reinstall it, download all the patches, which probably takes another 45 to 1 hour. And then after doing all that nonsense, then you can log in with a different account. And then there's other gacha games where you have to sign out, but when it signs out, it forces a clear cache, which then requires you to download updates and all that nonsense anyway. So yeah, just a lot of tiny things that contributes to layers of friction that P5X actually does streamline very well. So minor shout outs there. Let's see here. Kinda, you play as a detective who is dead as a ghost, and he is trying to find who the killer is. Ooh, okay. Kind of a Soulsborne, but also kind of like a Death Note kind of investigation kind of game. That sounds pretty cool, man. I like that. Let me grab a drink before we snowball into the free-to-play section of today's stream. One sec. But yeah, context for why this is happening. So, because I'm running out of content on my main account, but also because of I've been having a lot more questions. I've been receiving a lot more questions regarding how do you build your team comp? I don't have this and that character. Like, how do is this game still possible? Can I play the game using only these characters? What have you? So yeah, this stream series is going to be dedicated to just that. And of course, we will bounce back and forth. Between my main account and the free-to-play one. But this is going to be twofold. All right, it is to explore the game in a somewhat novel kind of way. It's going to be completely free to play, but also I'm going to be using this kind of as content as well for when I get content gated due to level restrictions, like we are right now. Yo, Sour Sugar, what's going on, Sugar? How you doing? Welcome in. Sugar, by the way, one of our newest guild members, so please give them a warm welcome to the Icebreaker TV Companion. Let's go. Boss, is it normal to look at your old drawings and feel extremely cringe? In what way? Like, meaning that oh, I could have done better? Or thinking oh my god, I can't believe I drew this specific thing. Take care, brother. It's good to see you, bro. Thank you, Jesse. Take care, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, absolutely. I need to finish Reload. Oh, yes, Reload. That's the game that we came off of. We came right off the heels of Persona 3 Reload, playing that using Makoto and or Aigis only, with only using Orpheus. Man, that was a neat little 5 weeks of my life dedicated to that struggle. It was it was fun, it was stressful, but it was entertaining all in one. And we actually made a world record. I think we're the first content creator to finally ever beat episode Aigis truly in a true solo run without using any theurgies, any party members, and only using Orpheus. So yeah, that was fun. Likewise, bro. Sending hugs. Thank you, Jesse. Take care, man. The oh my god, why did I draw this and how? Okay, so a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, I suppose. Then Diego, what drawing, by the way? What drawing are you talking about? As we kind of get into this, and I guess I'll kind of showcase my journey thus far. I will say, I got ludicrously lucky on my first ever free pull. Not my first ever. It was you guys know when you first begin the game, when you first make a brand new account, the game will give you this like beginner's banner, which that within 30 for the first 50 pulls, you will be able to get a guaranteed pick between Morgana, Ryuji, and On. And of course, those pulls also only require 8 pulls instead of 10. So basically, you're spending 8 tickets, but you're pulling 10 times. On my 10th pull, I got an incredibly crazy pull. I got On. I got where is she? I got On. I got Miyu. I got Soy. And I got Leon. All in one pull. Now, I had no idea the value of this pull, especially if I were playing this on my main account. I probably wouldn't have thought otherwise, but getting this on a free account, holy crap. Like, honestly, being able to pull Soy and Leon is already like a huge W. All right, in my opinion, Soy and Leon are probably the best, 2 of the best free-to-play characters that you guys can use. So for me to pick them both up and immediately, that was honestly huge. In terms of navigators, you guys get Tomiyama for free based on the story events. Based on the events. So Tomiyama will find her way into your party, being your damage buff navigator for free. But for a while, at least on my main account, I struggled really hard. I couldn't get Miyu. I couldn't get Miyu for such a long ass time. So for me to be able to pick up On for free, in addition to Miyu and Leon and Soy, honestly, this just basically set the pace for the rest of this run altogether. And then of course, when I did hit 50 pulls, I ended up using my free pull on Ryuji. Now I do plan to build all of the free characters here. In addition to Mona, I do plan on picking up Mona, using my free 5-star selector from completing plan 1. So when that is done, I will be picking up Morgana here as my second healer for this account. But let's talk about why these pulls were so friggin' incredible, all right? Because when it comes down to team comp building, for free-to-play accounts, who you get is absolutely going to make it's gonna set like the tone for the rest of your gameplay and who you prioritize. Do you know Nirvana? I don't know who Nirvana is. Shakal? Am I pronouncing that right? Shakal? Yeah. Who's Nirvana? Please do enlighten us. I have a busted Luful that is so fun to use during the subway. Yes, just stick on the 4 healing ones and he does so much damage to everyone. I wish it was a normal feature for healing to do damage. Yeah, for you to heal and then do the almighty damage to opponents, right? Yeah, Luful is incredible for that. But honestly, I think Luful doesn't get enough credit. Luful honestly doesn't get enough credit for being a standalone character, and that's because like its damage capabilities are kind of meh. But in the hands of a fire-based team, this is where Luful is really awesome. And for our very first team, I think most, if not all of us, did pick up On at some point with our first guaranteed 5-star. If not, then with our free secondary 5-star selector based on the first plan. So you probably will get your hands on as did I. So my first team, just like you guys, is definitely going to be my fire-based team as well. And the team comp that you guys want to run for this is very simple. It's going to be On, Luful, and Kyoshi, aka Ki, aka Kurotani, whatever his name is. Also, Sushi, thank you so much for the follow, Sushi. Thank you. Welcome to Icebreaker TV. So we'll talk about Wonder at the very end here, but this team comp is basically the bread and butter as far as free-to-play team comps go. I really do think this is one of the stronger team comps out there. I enjoy using this basically not only for fire teams, but for most story content. This team comp will definitely take you a very long way, all right? And with the reason why this team comp works so well is because On being a fire user, she really synergizes effectively with characters that can light their opponent's asses on fire. And Ki is a great character to set your opponent's asses on fire. So Ki is probably going to be the fastest character that you guys have in your rotation. And when you begin with the rotation, the first thing that you want to do is actually scan. All right, you want to click on your enemies and actually figure out who is the target that is burning. Because if you look at here, Make Sparks Fly, his A0. When using skills, Chosen One stack is like a buff that's unique to him, but it increases the fire damage output when Ki attacks the skill. So this is basically for him. However, if you guys are able to get his awareness up, he does eventually find ways to buff the fire damage coming from your team as well. And there is one thing that I want to figure out here. Where is it? Increased damage. That's not the one. Increased fire damage and elemental ailment damage to those foes with Sacred Flame by 4%. So yeah, you want to inflict burn on your opponents. That way on can get passion stacks faster. But you eventually want to get more. You want to inflict them with Sacred Flame, which is your skill 2. All right, it's your Crimson Summon. And when they get inflicted with Sacred Flame, they're going to take more damage, they're going to take more DOT, and they're going to get Chosen One stacks. And Chosen One is going to increase your party's fire damage overall. So I really like this ability. Again, one of the first things that I look for. Right here, once you guys do get Ki to A1, most of you guys will probably be able to get Ki to A1 at some point. And once Ki does get to A1, at the very beginning, he's going to be so for every single action, for each stack of Chosen One, there's a chance to inflict burn on one random foe. All right, so the idea is that you want to have as many burning opponents as possible whenever you guys start each round, so that way Ki can synergize with his kit. Because the way that his first skill works, Ring of Fire, is that it typically deals a single target damage. However, if the target is burning, if the target is already burning, it will turn his single target move into an AoE move. So the idea is that you want to use this move on a burning target and use that to spread the burn and inflict burn on the entire party. All right. So that's going to synergize well with what On brings to the table, and that's also going to set Ki up for his round 2, which is when you want to use Crimson Summon to get a Chosen One and Sacred Flame inflicted on all of the burning opponents. I'll be honest, I hardly ever use Cleansing Flame. To me, the damage modifier isn't really that great, and I kind of prefer to alternate between skill 1 and skill 2. So I go Ring of Fire, inflict burn for 2 turns. I go here and inflict. I do my Chosen One stack buffing, and I also inflict Sacred Flame also for 2 turns, and then I will rotate back into Ring of Fire. The only time I actually make use of Cleansing Flame is when I have to end a combo because it's the last turn before the guild run is ending or something to that effect. If that is the case, then I would use Cleansing Flame to end off. But for the most part, it is a rotation between skill 1 and skill 2. So that's kind of how I prioritize my Ki here. And of course, using the highlight ability to deal fire damage, but also to increase fire damage taken by the enemies whenever possible, especially to set On up for burst damage. Let's check in with chat real fast before we move on. The Chunin guy, the Chunin guy? Chunin guy or Chunin guy from Naruto. Why in the world did I use to draw a butt ton of couples, chibi, and skeletal things? Well, skeletal things is part of the culture. All right, I guess chibi probably cultural as well. Maybe couples, maybe that reflects an inner desire, right? You know, before our hearts got stolen, Diego. As per Persona 5 mechanics, before our hearts and desires were stolen, perhaps we idolized, perhaps we desired, perhaps we wanted that couples aspect in our life. So maybe, man, maybe that's a reflection of internal desires. Who knows, bro? But the follow-up question is, are you drawing pictures of old grannies? Because if that is the case, then I hope it's Tomiyama, because I'll be honest, you guys, I am now on Team Diego. I have developed my own personal desire for old grannies in this game as well. But yeah, believe it or not, yeah, this character right here, Tomiyama, yeah, she's a granny. She's a hot blonde. Hot granny, totally down for this. Anyway, what were we talking about? All right, fire teams. Yeah, Luful also works very well with fire teams. Very simple. He does inflict burn, even though this burn is very not dependable. The reason why we actually kind of use Owl Fire anyway is because Owl Fire gives 3 out of your 4 teammates Starfire, and you really want to check who has it. All right, you want to see which of the indicators pop up when you use Starfire and when you use Owl Fire. Ow, damn it. Hey, my grannies. No, I'm not contesting your grannies. I'm just saying she's hot, and I understand why this is the case. But anyway. So anyways, you guys cast Owl Fire using your turn 1, and then on your turn 2, before you go ahead and start spamming healing satellite, which I know you all do, look for use Q or use for intel. Scan your own party members and see which party member did not receive the Starfire stack. All right, and the unit that doesn't receive it, you're gonna want to go ahead and cast healing satellite on them as the main target, because even though it heals everybody, it's actually going to proc Starfire on the main target that you guys select. So because Owlfire gives Starfire to 3 out of your 4 party members, you want to ensure that the target that doesn't get it is the one that you're delegating your healing satellite Starfire proc to. But also, I would just make it a good practice. If you guys are utilizing this team, what the heck? If you guys are utilizing this team, I would just say if Starfire does not proc on in your first rotation, go ahead and reset that run. All right, it's already going to be a optimal run if on doesn't get Starfire. So once you have all that set up, what does on do? Very simple. Very simple. On is probably the easiest one to rotate through for all of them. Essentially, you're going to be rotating between Crimson Rose and Falling Sun. The short of it is that you want to be using Crimson Rose until you get her Levian Rose, which is a buff that she gets when she has at least 4 passion stacks. And she gains passion stacks by attacking enemies. She gets passion stacks by the number of burning foes on the field. So the more fires you can light under your opponent's butts, and the more you stack Crimson Rose, the more it's going to trigger Levian Rose, which is indicated by this little burning rose icon underneath her character during your combat phase. And when that is available, basically you want to hit all your opponents with Falling Sun. All right, it's as easy as that. Use Crimson Rose when you don't have it. Use Falling Sun when you do have it. However, there are certain things happening when you have Levian Rose, a very niche effect. Is that if you use Crimson Rose when you have this buff, it's actually going to decrease your enemy's attacks by a little bit, and it's going to go on and steal that attack damage and put it onto on. So when you guys use this ability, it gives on an attack buff of 20% already, no matter if you have this buff or not. But if you do have it, it's gonna debuff your opponent's attack, and it's gonna add that attack a little bit. So it's gonna give a better buff to on, and it's gonna give a little bit of a damage debuff. This is very situational. I did come across some instances during guild raids where I needed to use this in order to survive certain rounds. So just kind of be mindful of that. If you need an extra little bit of survivability by decreasing your opponent's damage output, sometimes this may be the way to go around it. But if you're looking for raw damage numbers and you can survive everything, then it's very simple. Crimson Rose until you get Levian Rose, and then hit them with a buffed version of Falling Sun whenever you have the opportunity to do so. Tri-Fire is a little bit more situational. Typically, you will only use this if there is a single target on the field, but this also comes with a caveat, and it's that you need to fulfill 2 conditions. First one being having the Levian Rose buff, and secondly, having them below half health. If both of these conditions are met, then you can go ahead and cast Tri-Fire on that single target opponent. It's going to be dealing a little bit more, all right? 99% on one versus Falling Sun's 71%, okay? And of course, it has that added 30% bonus damage, making this the best single target ability that On does have. But for any other situation, Falling Sun is just going to be better because it deals damage to everybody, and it also gets that 30% damage bonus with Levian Rose without having to fulfill that below 50% HP threshold. So that is kind of like the priority that I use when it comes down to these 3 characters. And of course, with Navigators, if your team has enough damage, then go with Miyu. If your team can survive everything, doesn't need more survivability, then go ahead and put on Tomi Yama for this slot. Whichever one works better for you. Very situational. Now let's talk about the early game personas. At my point in the game, I'm level 20 something for this account. So when you're just starting off, we don't have the good personas like Lamia, like Baphomet, what is the Headless Rider, whatever the heck his name is, whatever Nicolas Cage is. So when we don't have that, and I don't plan on investing everything. That's going to be a little bit crazy, but these are my recommendations based on what I've experienced at my point in the game on my main account, which is ironically level 69. But yeah, let's talk about this for a second. Bro, why is it whenever I'm here, you're always being a nerd? Oh, bro, because this is Persona 5X, baby. You guys know how I am with Persona math. I bust out the calculator and I get into the nitty and gritty. I'm all about gameplay and numbers optimization. But taking things onto a free-to-play approach, I think this is definitely very relevant for a lot of our viewers. Let me get some water before we continue. I saw a video on TW server that is there's another Granny 4-star coming to the game eventually. Oh yes, that would be a Vito. Vito, I believe is her name. She's gonna be coming with the Makoto with the Makoto Nijima patch. She's gonna basically synergize very well with nuclear damage. But yeah, when she does come out, Makoto and Vito or whatever the heck her name is, the other 4-star Granny, definitely looking to pick up both of those characters for myself. Yes. Nerdy Ice is refreshing. Oh gee, thank you, sir. Thank you, Diego. Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, Angel? What's up? It's good to see ya. 15% every 70 seconds or 18% every 75. Wait, what? What are you referring to there? Glitch? But guys, yeah. Right now, I don't have a dedicated Persona team for every single elemental team, but I will go through two of my main recommendations on early game Personas to use, all right? First one is the one that you guys probably seen all over YouTube, and in my opinion, kind of a hot take, I don't find her as good as all the YouTubers are making her out to be, all right? And this Persona is Succubus. And I will say, she is pretty damn good. When ally uses a skill, increases their critical rate by 11.7. This is pretty damn good. Pair that up with Rebellion, 7.4% critical rate, also increases up to 5.1%. So assuming that all these numbers are max, you get what, 7.5 here. It's going to be a solid 12.5% stacking with that. So that's going to be approximately 24% increase to critical rate. Definitely sounds great on paper, but the unfortunate truth is that in the early game, we just don't have access to all the tools available. We don't have access to Revelations cards. We're not really in the luxury of re-rolling Revelations card, especially in the early game. If you guys are re-rolling blue cards, gray cards even, or purple cards, it's kind of a wasted investment. So while I do love the fact that Succubus gives almost 24% raw to your critical rate, in the early game, it's just not that reliable. All right, but still, by all means, having a character that can throw down a buff for a solid 3 turns. This one lasts for 1, but Rebellion lasts for 3. Having an ability like this to kind of have in your back pocket, especially if you really want to roll for proccing these crits, then by all means throw her in. But in my opinion, a much more reliable option. We'll talk about Yanosik in just a second, but another very reliable option is actually Leonon Side. I honestly love this persona. I think she's so underrated. She finds use basically in every single one of my teams as of right now. Like, yes, she does do psychic damage, and maybe not all of your opponents are weak against psychic, but the cool part about this is that, wait, what's happening here? Okay. 1 second. Okay, my game is not being responsive. There we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. If you want to like check this out, and also, what's going on, I'm on a free-to-play account right now. It's like level 20 something, but my main account is level 69, approaching level 70 this Wednesday. I just be listening to you talk and be like, whoa. Thank you, Spider. Thank you. But yeah, but the reason why I kind of pick Leonon Side as my catch-all early game persona is actually because of this right here. She just does a lot of damage with her early game. I don't see that many personas able to put up these numbers, but essentially what she does is, if we ignore the attack buff portion, whenever she attacks a foe with decreased defense with a skill, which she does get with her main psychokinetic disruption, she will deal another round, so it's like a second hit of bonus side damage. So this in itself already makes Leonon Side one of the better DPS personas. And in the early game, if you're as a free to play, if you don't have a designated DPS carrying your team, having this as bonus damage is honestly such a great quality of life add. Going through my early palace right now, Leonon Side together with honestly is so good. But the reason why this ability is just generally useful is that it deals psychic damage against everyone, and it also decreases defense for all those targets. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 punch. She's really good in terms of just AoE damage. Having a source of AoE damage to combo with is nice, but also decreasing defense, having that debuff built in is also awesome. And if you guys are looking towards debuffing against bosses, I will go into my Yanosik build in just a second, but having her use Rakunda is definitely an option here. But the better option, what you guys can actually do, is actually check out Yanosik. All right, so Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Let's go on this screen. So, damn, he sure talks a lot. I don't have this available with me right now, but one of the things that I've done on my main account is that you can actually feed. I think it's a Leon Cide. What's it called? What are those coins called again? It's called seals. Thank you. So you can actually combine and toss in some of these seals here. One of them from Leon Cide is gonna have Racunda. Okay, so what you can then do on your Yanosik is that you can lead your party using Yanosik in position 1, and when you do so, at the start of battle, there's a chance you will inflict marked on one foe. Sorry, this is guaranteed, not a chance, but who the foe is going to be random. But if you're fighting off against a boss, a single unit, and you start with Yanosik, it's automatically going to proc marked. And marked is something that is going to decrease their defense. Decrease defense by 18.9%. But of course, you have Racunda in the same character. You can actually start your first turn by casting Racunda to debuff their defense by 30%, stacking with marked with a further decrease of 18.9. And again, I'm not sure if this is additive or if it's a multiplicative, but it is definitely extra damage. So combining Racunda with your Yanosik, honestly, at the early phase in the game, is probably the strongest debuff that you guys will have access to. So Yanosik is a combination of both offensive and debuffing. Ow. Leon is going to be what I use for the most part. And Succubus is going to be what I use in a very niche scenario where I actually do need a little bit of a crit rate and I want to roll the dice on getting critical hits. All right, I'm looking to add one more healing persona into my new account's loadout here. Where's the healing button? Let's go ahead and slap that on. There's really not that many great choices to start off. Probably looking to pick up Angel here, but again, any kind of persona that will have multi-heal, she does unlock media at some point. I will be using this as my main healing persona, but again, early game, you won't be needing heals too much, and for the most part, if you do need heals, assuming you're running the on team, Luful is more than enough to fulfill that to fulfill that medic role. So this is basically the what I'm rolling with for my beginner team. But as I did show you guys, I'm actually gonna make a secondary banner right over here. I want to open up another one. I'm gonna call this one Striking, and that is because I did. Wait, what? I can't use it, so just strike then. Okay. No, I can't do that. All right, never mind. I'm gonna call this team Ryuji. I'm just gonna go ahead and call this team comp Ryuji because, yeah, based on my polls, it gave me. Ow, damn it! Ice cube attack. It gave me just enough team members to build up a secondary team, and that, damn it, ow! And that team comp is Ryuji, Leon, and Soy. And honestly, this is the team comp that I used for my first ever SOS. But this team comp, honestly, alone is pretty damn good. Right now, there's not that many guild runs or SOS bosses that kind of requires you to throw down striking damage. But as a single target DPS, and until I also unlock more units to kind of facilitate that, maybe bring out more teams, I do like this. I do like having access to these three characters. And of course, Cattle and Key are not here on this team, so this means I have the ability to build out two unique full teams with the very first pull that I did for my new account here. So yeah, I'm really liking this. And I'll get into the team comp build in just a moment here, right after I catch up on chat. How has your day been? Day has been good thus far, blah, blah. Day has been good. A lot of work to catch up on being a Monday, but hopefully I'll get the opportunity to get around that without being too stressful. How about yourself, blah, blah? Also, it's Zance7. Thank you so much for the follow, it's Zance. Thank you. What game is this? This game is Persona 5, The Phantom X, Courtney. And yes, what Cassie said. Yes, Zsans, or is it Zsans, or is it? It's Ants. It's Ants. That's how you pronounce it. Welcome. It's Ants. Welcome. But yeah, if you guys have the opportunity, or if you guys have lucked out, and you were able to get both on and or another character at some point, which most players will, you will get 2 guaranteed 5 stars that can be picked from the pool of Ryuji, Morgana, and on. Most players are going to go ahead and pick up On first and then Ryuji. But since I did pick up On during my mid pulls, I ended up picking up Ryuji, and I do intend to pick up Morgana later on using my free summon. But having these 3 characters here definitely forms my second team very, very well. And a quick reasoning for that is simply because Ryuji is a character that has this mechanic where he waits a turn and then he deals damage on his next turn. However, he gets a buff for all the stuff that he does. I'll show you guys right here. So first of all, he's kind of like a Tryndamere, right? That's a League of Legends reference. But essentially, he deals more damage depending on how low his HP set. All right, his HP is. So the lower his HP, the more damage he's going to deal. And if he has less than 75% of his HP on his action, he's going to gain a buff called Rebound. And this is basically what you want to look for. All right, it's like a glowing electrical fist icon in the combat screen. And when you have this, it's first of all, it's going to increase all of his damage from his next skill and increase the critical rate. We don't really care too much about this critical rate. And the reason for that is because if you guys have Rebound, when Ryuji has Rebound, it will guarantee a critical hit with his skill 3 here. So, and of course, the lower his HP, the better it is. But the key here is that you want to get his HP below 75%. And there's a very good character that will do exactly that. And his name is Leon. With the Justice Barrier, it would automatically spend 30% of an ally member's 30% of their HP. It's going to grant them a shield. It's going to grant them a buff. So basically, with Leon, you want to be using Justice Barrier on turn 1 and Ultima Booster on turn 2, and then cycling back and forth. But the reason why this is so damn good for Ryuji, you guys probably already figured it out. Ryuji gains this buff. Ryuji gains Rebound when his HP is less than 75%. Leon's ability takes away 30% of his HP, bringing the character to at least 70%. So as long as you use Leon's barrier move on Ryuji, he will always have Rebound active for his God's Hand Burst. So kind of comboing that together, make sure he's below 70% HP, cast God Hand's Burst, and go back and forth. If, however, you do find yourself in a situation where Ryuji is unable to get Rebound, don't worry about it. You can absolutely use his skill 1, which is called Pirate's Tactics. It's going to do 3 hits on an opponent. And when Ryuji doesn't have Rebound, when he doesn't have it, he will spend 20% of his max HP to increase the damage and critical rate. All right, so even if you guys don't have Leon, he has like a built-in mechanic that is kind of a designed for him to reach that 75% HP threshold. But with Leon by your side, you don't have to worry about it. Just go for the guaranteed crits every single time utilizing God's Hand. And yeah, he does have an AoE thunder attack, but who the heck uses that anyway, right? and try to combo his Thief's Tactics whenever possible before his turn, because when you guys use this, it will increase the damage of his next skill by a pretty substantial amount. So whenever possible, try to chain together his highlight ability with his God's Hand Burst together. And Soy is really good with this just because Ryuji wants to stay as low HP as possible. Soy brings a little bit of that taunt and tankiness and a little bit of sustain by his heals to the team with Icy Defense. So you guys can kind of juggle between HP recovery using Soy and decreasing HP using Leon for your Ryuji, such that it hits that perfect sweet spot, such that you can dish out critical empowered God's Hand Burst every single rotation. But at the same time, you have the flexibility to also just heal up HP when the need happens. And also, he's dope just because he does have Smash Hit. Smash Hit decreases your opponent's defense. So again, lowering defense, having a defense debuff as part of your team is really good, which then means you guys can basically set your Wonder to offensive buffing duties. All right, set those Mata Rukajas if you're using a Kikokumen, or is it Bishokten? I forgot his name. But you can basically be setting those attack Tarukaja, Mata Rukaja buffs on your Ryuji. And yeah, it's a very simple team too, and I was lucky and fortunate enough to be able to get both of these teams here for my first pulls. So let's go ahead and set that. We have Ryuji for for team 2, and we have our On team here for team 1. Quite capable of carrying through the early portions of the game, but I do intend to take both of these teams moving forward to see how far can I push these teams. Being a completely free-to-play account, I do think I can clear all the story content with what's given to me. But yeah, we'll see how lucky or how unlucky I get as the game goes on. Is this a gotcha game? Yes, it is, because you said polls. Yes, there is no blood. There is no blood, Courtney, but this is indeed a gotcha game. Yes, yes, it is. My day has been nice. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that, Blah. Glad to hear that. I evolved his persona on Royal, Ryuji. Oh, what does Captain Kid turn into again, Angel? I kind of forgot. I forgot what Captain Kid turns into. Does Leon's shield give rebound on first turn or no? I believe it does give it on first turn, but let's actually go ahead and put that to the test, shall we? It's ants. Let's do that right now. We'll go to a realm of repression. What do I actually need? Hold on, let me figure out what I need. So before I do any realm of repression runs, I'll kind of go to my characters and I'll see where I'm at. So I know everyone is at level 30 already, so that suggests to me that I've already used all of the fragrance materials, and I've used all of my Thieves Compendium. So I'm going to take a look at my weapon. So my threshold right now is at 30. I'm just going to quickly skim through all my characters, and bam, right there. Multaha, 23 out of 30. Let's see how many materials I do have. Oh, never mind. I have a handful of materials. So let's actually go ahead and get this done first. 30, 30, 30. She's at 30 as well. Okay, so Tomoko. Tomoko is the one that I'm missing out on. So I'm going to quickly upgrade Tomoko to the max to see if I have enough materials to go about it. I think I should be good here. I'm kind of hoping I run out, actually, to make this demonstration worth it. All right, unfortunately, I didn't run out. I did, in fact, have enough mass to go through. So now I know all my characters are maxed out in terms of levels and in terms of weapons. And what this means to me in terms of the realm of repression is that I basically, for the moment, I don't need to spend energy on Alluring Aroma, and my gear forging is also maxed out. Pursuit of Honor is also maxed out, and Pursuit of Parts is also not necessary at the moment. So that means the next thing that I will look to do is go for Enlightenment. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll use this as a live demonstration for Team Ryuji as well, since It's Ants was asking. Let's go. Let's go. That is not the team I want. I want this team. All right, perfect. So Leon will, in fact, be going first. So let's put it to the test right now. I used the Thunder Ryuji attack. Only for inflicting weaknesses, if you were looking for all-out attacks. Very niche situation. And his name is John Cena. I actually had a John Cena thing. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Why am I in auto? Hold on. Can I backtrack? Okay, never mind. I had my game on autoplay. Is this a game relatively new? Yeah, I believe we are. I think this is the fourth week. The fourth week that it's been out. Blah blah. I think. Also, let me get that hydrate in. I just saw it, Ocean. Also, what's up, Ocean? I only use it when the enemy is weak to electricity because I hate Multaha. No way! I will say though, It's Ants, I too didn't really like Multaha at the very beginning when I first played. But at my point in the game now, I'm really liking Multaha. I really like her. Not her character as like a DPSer, but her character in the game. Like she's so endearing, so charming, and I do think she's gonna end up being Wonder's canon waifu here. But anyway, let's see. This doesn't really matter. Actually, let's inflict some mark. Okay, so that is the wrong skill. Justice Barrier. Let's get on Ryuji. All right, so myth has been confirmed. So we actually had another ability lower our HP threshold here, but just for us to simulate, we did in fact use the barrier on Ryuji, and you guys can see right now, Ryuji's turn 1, he does in fact have this this yellow glowing fist icon, which is his rebound buff. So because we have that, we can go on and we can immediately get into his cycle of using God Hands Burst, prepping this on turn 1, and then hitting our opponents with it on turn 2. Although, when I get Yui, I'll probably use Multaha a lot more. Yeah, Yui and Multaha are a wonderful electric combo. I love that. My luck is so shitty on polls. I feel you, Diego. I feel you. I got taken to double pity many times. Many times. I'm right there with you, my guy. Let's go ahead and get that shield up. I feel a bit dumb. It's funny to read on some spots that I shouldn't be rolling for Marion all that much as she's moving to standard pool. I'm right there with you, Mark. I'm right there with you. I know she's moving to standard, but yeah, I went mildly ham on getting that Marion. I'm actually prioritizing on trying to pull for Marion on my free-to-play account too. So in my eyes, Marion, even though she's going to go standard, I'm definitely prioritizing her more than Joker and Yui. So there's that. Anyways, smash it. Oh, we're gonna be killing everybody already with this move. That's no fun. Ow! What the heck? Is that Small Might? Yo, that is Small Might. Yo, what's up, Small Might? What's going on, man? Maybe we can take this out. Okay, cool. Let's head to hit. Turn 2, Ultima Booster on our main DPS. Guaranteed crit. Yeah, honestly, being able to deal close to 5k damage at this point, and this early, it honestly says a lot. Like, it's a lot of damage for this point in the game. Honestly, Ryuji for a new game plus kind of like thing. If you guys are into that, it's honestly so much fun. I love messing with Ryuji. He's like both screwing with Ryuji and also like just like you building teams around him. Very underrated, very fun team. Persona is the GOAT for real. Hell yeah, Uncle Random. What's going on, man? I'm gonna go sleep. Nighty night and take care. Thank you so much, Spider. Thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Small Mind. Yes, sir. It was 20 pulls for her, however, though the weapon costed me 90 pulls, sadly, as I lost to 50 and got Leo's 5-star. True, but 20 pulls on Marion is definitely worth taking a pity on the weapon banner, since weapon banners are only 100 a pull, right? Especially since you can guarantee, you can guarantee the second 50-50. And you can honestly just guarantee a weapon for a character that you are actually building a team for. I do really like the weapon pulling system in this. Albeit the numbers are a little bit low, it is very forgiving. It is very forgiving because the chances of me basically running into a weapon that I have no use for is kind of like zero because I can prioritize and I can choose. Not the same with a lot of other gacha games out there. But yeah, hopefully that addressed and answered your question. It's Ants. You can give Ryuji a guaranteed rebound on turn 1 on your first rotation, as long as Leon is faster than your Ryuji, which he probably is, and as long as you cast his barrier move on Ryuji, taking him down to 70% HP threshold. Yeah, more than enough to activate rebound, and yeah, plenty of room to start your rebound attack cycles starting from turn 1. Weapon pull sucks since it's a third chance. Yeah, it's a third chance for the one that you want, but it's also a guaranteed chance for a weapon that will be useful for your teams, right? Thankfully, the 50-50 loss went towards Leon's 5-star, which is very much welcome. Exactly. I would prioritize getting Leon's 5-star weapon and also Soy's 5-star weapon. And this time around, if there's third and fourth place, I would actually, very hot take, but I would actually attribute it. If I'm not getting On's weapon and On team's teammate's weapon, I would actually probably end up getting one of the navigators, either Miyu or Tomiyama, because I use them in every single team. Why not use their 5-star weapons as a role to add value? And then later on down the road, once we do power creep and replace those navigators, we can then use the unused units 5-star weapons to feed into materials for our main characters, like our Ons or our Ryujis or our Jokers. Use that to feed into upgrade material for their weapons. So there's definitely a use for it. More water. Let's go. But on that front, on the team building front, that is basically what I'm doing. I have my On team, I have my Ryuji team, and for the moment right now, I'm building up my Yanosik, I'm building up Leonan Side, and I'm building up my Succubus. These are the main personas I will be using, at least for the early game. I don't really see myself having to go through more personas for that, because A, I know what personas are coming when we get Chikokten, I believe his name is. That will definitely be one of the best in-slot buffing personas for Team Ryuji here. Should I do any pulls? I guess I could do I could do a Marion pull. I got 1600 gems here. Ooh, I also have 5 tickets here. But not enough for the full cycle pull, so maybe not. We got 7 tickets. We got 7 tickets for the banner, so that's not enough. Why don't we do this? Just for fun. Let's go for a Marion pull and see how this goes. Right? What can go wrong? What can go wrong? Let's go. I need to build out my Leo more, but I'm out of literally every resource imaginable. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, wait, what level is your account, by the way? It's Ants. Let's go ahead and do our not so graffiti good luck drawing here. We'll write Marion's name in the neatest manner possible. Because everybody knows this is how you get good luck. Imagine I spell her name wrong and she gets mad at me. Marianne. Oh man, that A looks so bad. All right, here we go. This is the best drawing you're ever gonna see. Let's go, Marion. Give it to us. Oh my God! Are you shit? Whoa! What? Holy shit! Oh my God! Yo, this hits so different. This hits so different on a free to play. Oh my God! Oh my God! My hands are sweating. Oh my God, please. Yo, this would be such a goated free to play account if we get Marion right here. Come on. Oh God, it's coming. Come on. Okay, it's these next two. It's got to happen. That ain't it. Holy shit! No freaking way! Dude, there's just no way. Wow. Well then, we got our healer for the account. Let's go. What the hell? We're just like, hey, we got 1,600 gems. Let's just do a 10 pull for shits and giggles. Holy crap! There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah, we'll take that W. We'll take the win, man. Count me the hell in. Holy. Yeah, we got a spot for you on the bench, Luful. Wow, man. Do I pull for Morgana now? Then do I? I think I still should. I should pull for Morgana. So for my main account, I would say I would definitely go for dupes. Especially for the characters that I really want to take to the future. But for a free-to-play account, I definitely want to go for as many 5 stars variety as possible. Just make sure I hit all the angles in terms of elemental coverage here. But damn, man, what the hell? This is unreal. This is actually freaking unreal. I'm level 55 at the moment. I gotcha. Yeah, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. Oh man, that's when the resource consumption really gets heavy. I have 3 teams right now, but I'm focusing on Fire Team and Ryuji Team at the moment. Gotcha, yeah. Fire Team for Ryuji, Fire Team with On, Striking Team with Ryuji, and I don't know, the Ice Team is going to be like it's either like Fox and Soy, or it's going to be Mont and Soy. I'm honestly considering going for Mont and Soy, even on my main account. I'm thinking about that, but I'm pretty sure when I see Fox's banner, I'm going to be like, oh, bro, swipe my credit card. But on the free-to-play account, I definitely think for Ice Teams, Mont and Soy is definitely enough. I'm now entering my hater arc. I'm sorry, dude. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe writing their names neatly on the ticket. This is the second time that has happened on stream where we actually like do a bunch of chicken scratch. Metape thinks we're idiots and just gives us a bunch of fodder. But both times we actually wrote down Marion's names very neatly like that. This is the second time we got Marion by writing her name neatly. So I don't know. I think this is going to become like a ritual moving forward. But, you know, now that we have more tickets, how many days do we have? Oh, great. We have, wonderful. We have 2 days. We have 2 freaking days to get a Marion's weapon. So this may or may not happen. You guys. But if we get our 4-star weapon, cool. We'll ride at that. But we will allocate the rest of our resources for the next 2.5 days here. We'll throw it at the wall, trying to get Angel Heart, see what happens. I still can't believe it, man. What the hell? That just happened. That literally just happened. All right, cool. Imagine pulling her immediate. Right? That actually just happened. Also, do you know what this means? You can do the most broken strategy possible in the Metro, healing into almighty damage. Yeah, healing into almighty damage is a good strategy. For other teams out there, one item or one charm that I found a lot of use in is one of the murky charms. It's the hammer icon. It's the charm that allows your team to get a shield every single time you guys get hit by Scarlet Tide. If you guys build your run in such a way that you proc one Scarlet Tide every 3 turns, and you can double the shielding effects coming in from having a shield with the Scarlet Tide, Scarlet Wave, whatever it's called. Basically, you're getting like 2,000 to 3,000 shield every 3 turns, and it scales to the point where your enemies can't even kill you. So it doesn't matter how good or how bad your DPS is, you literally cannot die. So yeah. There's a couple of charm combinations that are absolutely broken right now, and the Metro of Desire. Definitely make use of it. You have now made me salty. No, I'm sorry, Diego. We got a salty Diego in the building. We'll go ahead and deploy some crackers with that. Crackers and salt, always or actually salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar crackers. Never mind. I'm gonna pull my head out of there. We're not doing this segment right now. Because Marion has the highest healing anyway, and the more you heal, the more almighty damage. Yeah, that's right. Combine heal with shields. Basically, no DPS characters. Just keep on healing yourself on autoplay until the enemy dies. That's basically the game. Oh, well, now you can beat Miyazawa super easy. Possibly. I'm still thinking though, should I, even though we have Marion, should we just go ahead and try to brute force our way through the first palace utilizing on Luful and Key? I feel like I do need to do that. But also, speaking of Luful, we did get a dupe of him. So let's go ahead and awaken our favorite owl here. Perfect. Write that strategy down, folks, when court arrives. Yeah, seriously, right? I mean, with any of your 5 stars, really. I know how enticing it is to just click that skip button, but no. At least when we do it on stream, that is our ritual. We write out the character that we were trying to pull for. My main account just cleared the first palace. Nice, Jason. I spent an ungodly amount of time on 100%ing the palace before I sent the calling card. Yes! I got stuck on 99% for such a long time because there was this one treasure chest buried behind this stairwell. And I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out where the heck that treasure chest was. Since I use the fire team, I prioritize cruel and chaotic cards. Yeah, I don't have them. I haven't unlocked revelation cards on this account yet, but for the most part, the game is actually pretty good with suggesting them the best revelations cards to use. But again, revelations cards, in my opinion, especially for free-to-play accounts, it's probably something that you guys will actually look to spend your stamina in closer to level 60 and 70. So I wouldn't spend my precious stamina on revelations, basically on this thing. Too early into the game. I would if I really had to put a cap on it, I would start. I would say it is justifiable to start spending resources on this if at least you can get gold cards. All right, if you can get gold cards from this, that's when you should start spending resources here. But if you're spending it and you can only farm grays, blues, or even purples, I would stay away from this until later on in the game. It's just not that efficient. Oh, I mean the cards in the Metro of Desire. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about earlier as well. The kind of like the charms that you can pick up in the roguelike game mode. Yeah, having the shield, the murky shield, combining that with healing and dealing damage, those combos are pretty damn busted. I have done that strat where it easily builds the 12k shield in a turn, right? It's like once you have those shields available, it's just like nothing else matters anymore. Literally nothing else matters. Your DPS can be absolutely crap, and it still does not matter. I think we get to the Let's actually go. Let's do some more of this. Let's go back into the palace here. I want to see how much we can push actually. Let's wait. Is there anything we didn't talk about? Oh, we talked about team comps. We talked about wondrous personas. I guess we can kind of talk about synergies. There's not much to talk about here. We've I think the tips that I gave for the main account, it kind of still applies here, right? Number 1 priority, Merope. I mean, actually, number 1 priority, it's a toss-up between Merope and or oh yeah, we can't even click her. But Tomo. Tomo, in my opinion, is probably the best synergy that you guys can go for. One, because she unlocks more places for you to work at, which then can mean you can simultaneously work on yield, farming yen, and also building your social stats by working at part time. But also, once you get to level 13, or is it 11? Tomo allows you the ability to get more social stats when you're spending your time working part time. So I try not to spend money or yen specifically going after social stats. So things like spend money to watch a movie, or spend money in order to go to the diner. These are the things that I kind of stay away from, because there's always better options, and the more efficient options is to get yen along the way. So whenever you're possible to make yen and get social stats, I would actually prioritize that. The only time that I find myself really doubling down on spending money in order to push for a specific social stat is when I'm trying to break the level requirements. Like maybe I need level 8 kindness in order to get Tomo to level 11, right? In those instances, then yes, I would prioritize those activity time slots in order to get 10 or more points for specific social stats. But under any other kind of circumstance, I would definitely just go for part-time work to get my yen up, buying the appropriate gifts, and then prioritizing Tomo and Merope above everyone else. Those are simply the best confidants you can level up right now in the early game. And all the other ones, they're quality of life, but they don't even come close to the end game utility. Merope and Tomo are the ones that you guys want to be building up for. If Marion and Joker are leaving in 3 days, then are we likely going to get a patch for the new banner? Yup, we're going to be getting Yusuke. We will be getting Yusuke this coming Wednesday or Thursday, depending on when the rollover is. I do think it's Thursday that we'll be getting Yusuke. So the Marion banner is going to end. The season for the guild raid is going to end. So once again, guys, if you're in the Icebreaker TV Companion Guild, definitely get your guild raids in there as soon as possible, and use my Joker whenever you can to really inflate those numbers there. I'm gonna go buy my favorite super huge anaconda burrito for dinner just to spite you. Whoa, what? Super huge anaconda burrito. Whoa. Can you put us live on the speakerphone when that happens? There's several words I would like to exchange for the anaconda burrito vendor. Assuming you're going to the drive-thru. Okay, I got stuck on a strong enemy in the exhibition hall on the second floor because I couldn't find him. I was so salty. Oh, one of those red bosses, those red or orange icons, right? Let's see. We'll find out, because we still don't know if Marion is going to be standard banner for us. Chances are that she is not. She is not going to be on the standard banner for us for 1.2, but she is going to be on standard banner for us on 1.3, which is actually, now that I say this out loud, I'm pretty sure 1.3 is the one that's coming after Yusuke's banner. Someone fact check me, but indeed it is 1.3. I don't know if Yusuke's banner is 1.3 though. That's the part I'm not 100% certain about. They're going to announce if she will or will not be in the upcoming live stream. Okay, so I guess Atlas is doing that Sega live stream that they promised us with the developer response to all the complaints. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Good to know. I hope the weapon becomes available. That's kind of where my head's at. I kind of want to make sure the weapon is available on standard, if a standard weapon banner is even a thing here. I never got a Joker pull. I'm salty. And robbed me of my 5-star pull and restarted the 0 to 80 hard pull pity. Oh man. Do you have enough time, Jason, to cycle through again to hit that second pity? I think Joker's still around for... Wait, is Joker also around for only 2.5 more days? I think so, right? Hold on a second. Let me check this. Yeah, he is. Okay, yeah. So 2.5 more days for Joker as well. True say. The shield strat makes Orochi fight laughable, especially if you have the set bonus where you have odds that you can't get down even but hit by weakness. Oh yeah. Also, one tip from me, always check the movie studios if they are up, as they have an efficient gain in points, as it is always 10 or more on social stat despite the 1.2k fee, which is usually nothing. So are you saying that there's a movie that gives more than 10 points every single time they go into different movie airing rotations? I only went to movie theaters when I was trying hard on pushing for my kindness, because I was kindness gated to get Tomo to level 11. Never again. No repeat of Taco Bell. Oh man, I think she likes us though. I think she likes us, Diego. We should go back and talk to her. No, I would need another 12,000 for another run at a hard pity pull, and I don't think I can pull that many metagems in 2.5 days. Fair enough, Jason. It is usually 10 points or more. Abuse them for kindness or charm, which levels slowly. Gotcha. I think my guts and charm are my lowest stats. Kindness and knowledge definitely my highest ones. Knowledge because we get it for free, and kindness because we've been power leveling it basically. Question: how good is Leon on P5X? I recently got him. I maxed him out at my current player level 15. I love Leon, Angel. Leon is probably one of the best best buffers you have as a free-to-play player. But honestly, even as a pay-to-play player in future team comps in the Chinese and Korean server, a lot of those team comps still utilize Leon for his critical damage buffs. So if you have a character like Yui, for example, that really synergizes well with critical damage, Yui and Joker both with critical damage with Leon, very, very good. But right now, Leon's best use case is probably pairing him up with the Ryuji team, just because like the critical damage is one thing, but pairing him up with Ryuji also guarantees that you can put Ryuji below that 70% HP threshold, which is what you need in order to trigger rebound. So, oh yeah, Ryuji, Leon, and Soy, probably one of my favorite team comps for Ryuji in the current moment. Yo, Willow! What's going on, Willow? Hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. And yeah, Vino, that's the name. I thought it was Vito for some reason. Yeah, Vino. Vino is the other granny, Diego, that we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled for. But I will say, I think Tomiyama is much more attractive compared to Vino. But I don't know. Maybe Vino in the real world is a complete babe. I have no idea. It's possible. A good thing I have Leon on my team. I don't know about everyone else you're talking about. Yeah, Soy is Shun Kano. He's a free tank that you guys do get just by playing the game. But yeah, Ryuji is one of the free units that you can select from your 5-star selectors. You can choose between On, Morgana, and Ryuji, and Ryuji is fantastic when it comes to building up a team to go for that. I got Mon to hit over 100k. Holy crap! That's 100k. Say what? Using a single target on the second boss on top of the platform, she does 600k overall damage to him. That's insane. I'm assuming that's with Mon's 5-star weapon and awareness 6. Right, Willow? I'm still hoping that the CN server comes down hard on global and we get some reparations for the horrible rewards. I think that's gonna happen. It's either getting Marion for free or it's getting more compensation in the rewards in terms of content and metagems and pulls. I do think that's gonna happen, Jason. Leo still remains relevant due to crit damage. Exactly, Mark. And he becomes vital when Makoto and Vino get released. Hell yeah. He's honestly one of like just the best buffers in general to use across most teams. Yeah, I'm out of metagems and it's really struggling to grind more. Yeah, I hear that. It's once you hit that content cap, then it becomes tough. But I will say though, I think on the way just kind of playing the game and getting more content, like the game does give you a handful of metagems to spend, in a sort of like indefinite way to farm them from the LeBlanc event. But I think that is also ending soon. I will post a picture of the burrito in the Discord when I get it, just to make y'all jealous as part of my hater arc. Let's go. You better not pull the granny first pull. I think she's a 4-star though. I think she's a 4-star, Diego. So less luck dependent on that. Especially since Avino is going to do nuclear damage, but also randomly apply negative elemental statuses such as burn, shock, and freeze. Yeah, and that synergizes with the nuclear's ability to deal more damage based on status ailment afflictions. People use code names over real names, but they don't actually tell you most of the code names without you going and looking for it. Yeah, we don't really look for it in the game. And also, I find it weird how in the character screen we get thrown into this like weird in a situation where we actually don't know what half the characters' code names are, and depending on like what video from what content creator that you're watching, half the time I don't know who they're talking about. At least in the early game when I first started playing, that was the case for me. But now that I played the game for a while, yeah, I've become to figure out who's who. It's frustrating because I still don't know a majority of the code names. Exactly. Yeah. And the problem with that, the other problem is that their main names, like Ren is a bad example, but okay, who's a good example for this? Like we all know Ren's name is Ren Amamiya, but like Tomiyama, whatever her first name is, like I don't even know that. Like, right? So like the fact that they give us these names, it's difficult to remember unless you speak Japanese already natively. But yeah, the game definitely does not make it easy for us to remember. I guess the code name is part of the efforts to make those efforts easier. But yeah, I would love to see them put the characters' code names in their character selection bios as well. How the heck do I get myself over there? Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. One try. Let's go. It doesn't make sense. We don't get a free copy of Marion from her quest line. She gets a whole ass storyline that feels like they subbed out the character copy for metagems. Yeah, the whole taking care of the kids kind of story arc, right? We should be more than capable of auto battling these. Vino is indeed a 4-star like Leo. Thank you for confirming, Mark. Hell yeah. Yeah, same. They have it hidden on the graffiti behind the character. Oh, really? Oh, actually? Hold up. I gotta check this. How do we check this? Tab? Oh god, I see it. Dude, I never noticed this. But I mean, it is tough as hell to see. Can we go? Okay, so I guess if you really wanted to figure out their code names, you can go into this model viewer and twist them so it doesn't block half the freaking name. But we can see, yes, indeed. There's Wonder. There's where is it? Yeah, there's a Key. Looks like Kevin. Like I didn't even know his code name was Key. I just heard everyone saying his like. And he says it himself, I guess. But just like I just hear people saying Key, so I knew that his codename was Key. But I've never seen it appear in the game until today. That's wild. Yeah, and Okion. I've always known her to be called Okion, but I've never seen it. So I never called her Okion. I just always called her Tomiyama. Oh man, this is good information. This is solid. Thank you. Thank you, Itsense. And the fact that Marion is such an S-tier pull probably had them drooling over the money they make from people who would whale. Yeah, exactly. That's another aspect. They want to present the game in its revenue, especially in the first month of release, and a high number, right? I'm pretty sure they're using it for like for marketing purposes. But yeah, not the best PR stunt. I sent my current build to the Companion the other day. Thank you, Willow. Thank you so much. If you want to see what I've got right now, yeah, for sure. Thank you. Probably not right now, just because this account is not high enough to join a Companion. But I do imagine when an Ice Elemental boss comes along, that will be very, very helpful for our guildmates. So thank you, Willow. Right now, I have Luful, Kotone, Mont on the team with Leon. Okay. Do you have On by any chance, Angel? Because if you have On, then I would say On, Luful, and Key is probably one of the best like low-level teams that you can use. And I say low-level with a huge asterisk because it's low-level, but it's still damn powerful. Let's go ahead and make use of that right now. I call her mommy. Wait. Which character? Oh, Okion, Kurota. Tomiyama. So, no one has their butts on fire. That's unfortunate. We get one burn. There we go. Finally, we got a burn. We got one. Might as well use it. Let's go. I see you're on another account. No worries. Yeah, we're just we have like a free to play account because I want to experience the game in a completely free to play manner, and also making use of team comps that I probably would otherwise never have the opportunity to do so on my main. I love Aegis. I love Aegis too. Anjiro. Hell yeah. Sadly, no, due to gacha luck. Gotcha. But wait, you said you're level 15, right? If you're level 15, Angel, then that means you still probably have a handful of the free beginners banner, right? If you fulfill the beginners banners polls till 50, you should have a 5-star selector that you can use. Yeah, so with once you unlock that, you can kind of make your choice. Most players pick on because she's the first AOE version that you have, and it's probably the best quality of life character that you can pick up. But outside of that, Ryuji definitely an option. And then if you have both characters already, only then when I consider really going for a Morgana. Go for Fallen Sun. Good. Yeah, this backfired so spectacularly that I'm betting some people are going to be fired for this debacle. Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, they're probably not going to release that information out for us. But I see that happening too. This stunt probably seriously hurts profits on global. Profits is one thing, but also just the overall presentation, right? Like they're... Wait, did I just get blocked? Like they're kind of painting this picture onto like, oh, let's just monetize. Let's just go ahead and frivolously monetize off of global. And I know that left a really bitter taste in a lot of gamers' mouths. Global was hurt as soon as they tried speeding up the banners without compensation. Indeed, they did. Yeah, sped up banners, it's like, it's really tough to... Hold on a second. Can I do this? It's really tough to get sped up banners and sped up story content right. They have to perfectly adjust in terms of compensation. But the other part of that's kind of a pain in the butt is that when you start to speed up content, for whales that are pulling on all the characters, it's going to give each of the 5 stars like lessen time in terms of their dominance, right? So that's the thing for free to play. Sorry, for whales. And for free to play, now they have to really think, do I want to pull for this character now or do I save up for the next? Right? And it's going to funnel a lot more players into saving up, which means they're not going to give as much love and attention for all the characters that they are coming out with. So either way you slice it, there seems to be a little bit of a miscommunication, at least to the gamers. But yeah, maybe someone will end up getting fired for it. We'll have to see. I can't beat Miyazawa yet. That's the second palace, right? As my team is underleveled, but I was very close to beating him once he stalls out the timer to a bit too much. I gotta see what that happens. I haven't gotten to experience that at all on my main account, but hopefully I'll get to understand what that is all about on this playthrough. On and I aren't on speaking terms at the moment. Oh my god. That's crazy. She swiped my 5-star pull in Joker banner. Never have I been so mad to get a rare pull than I am at her. Oh no. What have you done, On? I 100% would grab On only. From plan 3 and 4, I might honestly grab Riddle. Riddle is Haruna. Is that right? I think that's Haruna. Ice, I'm so close to getting Ren. Nice, let's go. Hey, Van Ari, welcome to the stream. How many polls are you away from getting Ren? I assume it's from the way that you're talking about it. I can only assume it's the second pity. Fingers crossed that's not the case. 74. Oh damn, 6 more polls. Let's go. For a side character that isn't Tomoko, yeah, that's honestly what I'm struggling with right now too. Vane, it's just having like Leon Side on Wonder and having Tomoko is just not enough for all these psychic trials. You definitely need a second party member that can bring that to the table. Ice is the extroverted light blue Makoto Yuki. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I was reading that in the form of a question. Ice is the extroverted version, the light blue version of Makoto Yuki. Thank you. I actually did identify with Makoto so much back in the day. I used to like, sort of on the emo side, walking around with headphones, not giving anyone, you know, that was me. That was totally me at one point in life. Hell yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you, Vane. I'm getting my levels up to 60 on Wonder and 70 to everyone else before doing Palace 2. Yeah, you'll be more than adequately prepared at those levels, Willow. Yes. Oh god. Oh my god. This puzzle. Ow. God damn it. What's happening here? Man, revisiting these puzzles. Interesting. All right, what do we do here? Let's see here. What do we got? All right, what do we got here? We got down, left, up. Cool. All right, let's make it happen. Huh. Down. Where's left? We got a left. And oh god, where's up? Oh, here's up. Well, let's go. Hear me out on Ren Amamiya. I'm at 60% of all achievements, feeling pretty good about that. Oh, I gotta actually check. I have no idea what percentage I'm at regarding achievements. The boys at my school are nothing like Ren. Oh man, I mean, I don't think boys in general are anything like Ren. Very very rare to come by. You know, that silent protagonist that's just has the ability to send the Riz over to everyone. That's a superhero power that we can all wish for a little bit more. Damn it, why is this door locked? All right, what are we doing with this? This one is down, left, up. Wait, down, left, up, left. Do we have 4? Oh, yeah, we do. All right, sweet. Let's go. Down, left, up, left. Down. Yeah, let's kick it here. Yep. And up. Stuck behind the door. Okay, cool. Up, up, up. And the last one. Let's go. I had beef with Yao Ling. You know what's funny about that? I had beef with Yao Ling too in the very beginning. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get Joker, I have to get Yao Ling, right? And I was like, if I get Joker and I don't get Yao Ling, I'm gonna be so pissed. But no. Ended up getting her along the way, so I lucked out for that. Yao Ling has been good to me. I pulled her from the beginner banner, nice, and the standard banner outside of Hard Pity. Yeah, getting her to A1 is actually dope. Having her the Mengpo suit buff available on turn 1 is honestly quite a fantastic quality of life improvement for her. Instead of having her like casting her skill 1 for 1 or 2 turns, like just being able to flat out have it is dope. Did I get the wrong ball? Oh god, I got the wrong ball. Yep, wrong ball. Oh, hello. Who are you? Damn. Look at that boom on this character model. What the heck? Anyways, be gone. I just noticed you're playing on a PlayStation controller on PC. Yeah, so when I explore dungeons, Angel, when I explore dungeons, I like to play on my PlayStation controller. But anything else, like when we're talking about like just in-game interface, combat even, I like to play on mouse and keyboard. I just realized my birthday is coming up. Ooh, when's your birthday? When's your birthday, Avane? 50 Gold Thief Compendium. Oh, 50 Gold Thief Compendium tomes from the Battle Pass. Yum. This might be the one purchase that's worth the investment. Is it the Tier 1 Battle Pass or the Tier 2 Battle Pass, Mark? Oh, double ass on fire? Let's go. July 28th. Oh, damn. So next Monday. Let's go. Let's go. That's really soon. You guys got anything fun planned for your birthday next week, Vane? Tier 1 and Tier 2 battle passes have the same rewards. 2 is just a 10th level push at. Really? I do think you get a couple of exclusive somethings with the Tier 2 pass, right? I do believe that was the case. I can't remember exactly what the special pass offered you though. But I mean, this season is also coming to an end, so I feel like if you're buying the season pass now, the battle pass now, it's probably not going to be as worth it, just because the season rewards are coming to an end. Not sure how many days though. There, we got that pink baseball, and we got a duck we can climb through. Let's go. My birthday is on November 28th. Ooh, late baby. Is this game on PC as well? Yes, it is. It's available on Android, on Apple, iOS, and it is available on Steam in the future, coming to PlayStation and Xbox. Yes. Give us all the meta jewels. We do need them. I should probably go and level up my Marion. Yeah, that's something I do got to do. I gotta rank her up to 30, and then have to redo my priorities. Since now we have another character to build, and we can get to the store. All right, let's go. Pink baseball. Let's roll. Some extra stuff. Don't know what though. Yeah, I'm not sure about the exacts either. I can't wait to pull Makoto. Yes, Makoto P3, right? P3. Oh, P4 Makoto. Queen is one of my favorite characters in Persona 5 Royal. Agreed. After she quits being the world's worst stalker, she was terrible. Honestly, even before I cared about Makoto's character, I was like, who the hell is that girl walking around with a magazine? Nobody does that. Like not only do private investigators not walk like that, Makoto, nobody walks like that, Makoto. I don't know what the hell you doing. She's also really silly and endearing on moments where it counts, right? So it's nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm so legendary at this game. Uh-huh. Look at me figure this out all on my own. You ready for it, Diego? Ha-ha! There we oh, damn it. right when we were about to yell our catchphrase, we got that Starlight intro. Persona 5 Royal, whereabouts are you from? Oh, wait, what? Persona 5 Royal? Wait. Oh, that's two different comments. Goodness sake. I got that mixed up. It's funny. Is it free to play? It is. This right here, Courtney, is a free to play account. Yeah. I'm gonna be playing. So my main account is not free to play. But this secondary account, which I will be playing on and off of stream, and kind of combining that with the regular content, this account will be free to play. Yes. Good thing I subbed to Persona 5X on YouTube to stay updated. Yeah. There's actually a thing that you guys can do. You follow all of Persona 5X's socials. They'll give you guys gold tickets for it. So definitely get that going on. Whereabouts are you from? The country. We are here over in Canada. Canadian land. Yeah. Also, Starlight. Welcome in, Starlight. How are you doing? Good to see ya. 5 platinum salamander coins. Okay, those are worth it, as you can use 10 of those to buy a 5-star. Yes, that's right, a 5-star weapon of choice from EY. That's correct. That is correct. I walk around with a Gundam magazine, and but you walk with it open, reading it without running into people. Perhaps you have holes cut into the magazine for your eyes, making it even a worse disguise for Makoto. But you know. We can all use some stalking tips, a little one or two, right? I have a bad habit of calling characters by their real names and not their code names, except Joker. Me too, Jason. I'm right there with you. Wait, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, that's how I'm supposed to get up there. Let's go. Still waiting for my girls to dance on screen. Wait, oh, there was a leg. Oh, there's a leg. Okay. But they did in fact start dancing. We did in fact make the ladies dance, and that's the important part. There we go. How's your Monday going so far, Starlight? Are we all donezo in this room? Yes, we are. All right, let's get out of here. All right. Where to next? We need to go to this room. Say what? Oh. Right. Vending machine, and we can move on. All right, let's go. Thank you. Booyah. Will they add banner characters? Will they add banner character weapons to EY's shop? Honestly, I don't know, Jason. I've been waiting for Marion's banner to go standard in order to figure that out. Because here's what I'm talking about. If you go to your contracts, you go to exchange, there's this thing here called what is it called? The cognition shop, right? And the Violet Cognitive gems, these are the gems that you get for pulling 4-star characters, 5-star characters, and all that good stuff. If you have 400 of them, you can redeem it for this weapon case. So if you hard click on it and kind of go into the menu, you will see that Marion's weapon is indeed not here. And neither is Fox's, neither is Joker's, and neither is Yui's. However, I don't know. I can see them making a case for not including Yui, Fox, or Joker because there are the most wanted limited time banners. But for those characters that make it onto the standard banner, I want to see if this gets updated. You know what I mean? Because if this gets updated, then that would mean I no longer have to pull my hairs worrying about getting the 5-star weapon, because I know eventually I will be able to get Marion's weapon through here. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But until the patch drops, until we can see here and confirm it with our own eyes, it's all speculation, unless someone has information about that the developers have confirmed. But for now, my end, I'm holding back on purchases just because I want to know. I want to know whether or not this actually turns into what I want it to be. I'll be lurking, listening, and finally cleaning up my office so we can. So we have icicles or don't. Oh, hang on. I can never type right. Now that was supposed to say behave, but it's so we can behave. Oh my god. Okay, moving on. But the point is, Starlight is in fact going to be cleaning her office while she is lurking the stream and listening. So thank you, Starlight. Thank you so much for the lurk. By the way, the boss is somewhat hard in my opinion. Which palace are you referring to, Avane? First boss or the second boss? I was going for the treasure, but I ended up hitting him instead. That is great. Let's just go ahead and auto battle this. Canavia Land? Is that even a country? I meant to say Canada. I meant to say Canada in a really stupid manner. I'm sorry for that if that came out wrong. But no, Canada. Okay, with that in mind, should I abandon trying for Joker and go for Marion? Because I'm not going to be able to get him and his weapon. That's my approach with this account, Jason. This account being a free-to-play one, I do plan to skip Fox, Yui, and Joker. And the reason why is simply because I know support characters and debuff characters, navigators are going to be the main pillars of building your free-to-play accounts. And the reason for that is actually twofold. And so first of all, it's simply better to have support, healers, tanks, and navigators in order to fill out your team comp. More often than not, you can mix and match these characters to build different teams. Whereas with DPSs, you have to build a team around them, right? So it's more rigid. There's less flexibility. And the other reason for that is actually if you go to any kind of gacha game, if you go to their assists from friends, typically speaking, your friends will more likely than not, you'll have most of your friends putting up DPS units. They're their most treasured DPS units as assists, right? So because of that, at least for the guild runs and the team play components, you can always rely on your friends' units to kind of bring out the team comps. So if I don't have a Joker, but I have Rin, I have Marion, I have whoever, I can always build my team comps around that. And on the topic of DPSs, yes, it's nice to have your favorite 5-star DPS, but also there are other characters that kind of fills in that DPS role. Sure, the numbers are going to be lower, but those numbers would absolutely not be as good, and those teams might not even be functional if you don't have a solid roster of support characters. So for that reason, I'm only going for mainly support characters, definitely for navigators on this account, and hence why we actually pulled for Marion earlier. So yeah. There is the logic behind that. It was supposed to say behave, icicles, or don't. Leave the choice up to you. I got you, Starlight. Thank you. They need to give us more of EY's coins. Yeah, dude. I think I only gotten 5 or something like that. I'm 100% agreed. Yes. We never get weapon coins ever. Yeah, they need to add more of those rewards onto what we're getting for free here. Also, did we just come downstairs? Yeah, we did. Swipe that, and let's move. Canada equals Maple Syrup Land or Hockey Land. And also, apparently, the land of the poutine. That's another thing that we're quite known for. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but no, totally. Poutines are up there. Poutines are up there. Add that to our list of deliverables. Yeah. As we Falcon kick the crap out of that power generator, let's move on. We just came in through here. Damn it. Where do we go? We're lost. Help me, map. All right, so we need to move back to the center of the stage now. All right, cool. Let's go. Could have sworn I saw someone. Oh, God, no, go away. Not today, sir. Not today. Be gone. Ha! Yeah, we're talking about the gecko coins, the salamander coins, the 5-star ones. Yo, Kenma. What's going on, Kenma? How are you doing? I also find it quite neat that Marion's 5-star weapon wants direct copies of itself to forge, but on the second reforge, you can use any of the 5-star weapons. So that is actually every character's 5-star weapons. I'll show you guys what I mean, actually. So, I don't have any 5-star weapons on this account to demonstrate, but just to showcase. Also, I hate that I stopped at this in front of that static thing, and now this static sound is constantly in my ear. But what's a good way to showcase this? Okay, right here. This is perfect. So, right now, Spike Whip or whatever weapon is at Forge 0, right? So the first weapon that you forge in, the first material that will be required will always be the same weapon. So if I have On's 5-star weapon, to get from Forge 0 to 1, it will require another copy of On's weapon. From 1 to 2, however, it can be any 5-star weapon. It can still be On's. I wouldn't recommend that, but it can be any character's 5-star weapon. And then again, to 3, only On's weapon. To 4, anyone's weapon. To 5, On's weapon. And then to Forge 6, only any character's weapon. And if you do the math, that basically comes, including the base weapon, that basically comes down to 4 copies of the base weapon, and and 3 copies of a 5-star that does not have to be her weapon. So 4 copies of the original and 3 copies from of the same star level from any other party member. So that's basically the math required here to pull an upgrade forge level for your dupes. And also, what am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to be king of puzzles, bitches. What's happening? Oh, okay, here we go. Be careful, Wonder, said my waifu. We got a dailies reset. Yo, let's go. Also, Biscuits Mackenzie. Thank you so much for the follow, Biscuits. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking, Kemba. Thank goodness. I was almost thinking I need 5 to 6 copies of Marion's weapon. No, you're good, bro. You're good. Oh my god, no, not King of Puzzles. Ow. Damn. Wow. We immediately got punished for that. Okay, hang on a second. I will get my proper outburst right after I finish this puzzle flawlessly. What's happening? Oh, it's this thing. Aha. Yeah, that's right. Okay, all right, come on. Where's my go? There's the finish line. Boop. Haha! King of puzzles, bitches! That is a big ass lip. Oh god, that is a very scary looking tongue. Indeed. French fries topped with cheese curds and brown gravy, indeed. And that sounds mighty delicious right now, Diego. Yum, yum, yum. Even forges is the same, and odd forges will be any of the others. Exactly. Thanks for the TLDR on that on the weapons requirement. It's Ants. Thank you. I don't plan on forging any of the 5-star weapons. It's never worth it since 5-star weapons are just way too rare. Yeah. So the approach I kind of had with this, I kind of threw it out the window as I went kind of ham on Joker. But the approach I had with it was that I would pull like a certain number of dupes for a character's 5-star weapon, and then when I get 5-star selectors, I would use that on characters that I find useful now, but will be replaced later on. So Key is an example of that. Lufel is also an example of that. The best examples I can think of are probably Soy, Leon, and the 2 navigators. Just because the 2 navigators are you'll be using these girls for a very, very long time until Wind in the first 5-star Navi comes out. But when that happens, I will then replace those navigators, right? So then I can take those 5-stars from the characters that I no longer use, and then refine them and forge the weapon of the characters that I do use. So that way they have a use case now, and they have a use case in the future. So the moment that closer went on her profanity-packed rant, I knew I had to romance her for my character. That's what I'm saying, Jason. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, at the very beginning, I kind of made fun of her, thinking like, look, it's a Chie ripoff, ha ha ha. But afterwards, like honestly, now I really like Motoha. She's yeah, I like her a lot. Maybe not as a DPSer, but damn, she's a wonderful character. Very charming, very endearing. Definitely main canon waifu worthy, I would say. But that's because I haven't gotten to build my relationship with Legs, aka Wind, aka I don't know what her actual name is. All I know is that you see her in the first 5 minutes when you play the game. She has great legs. She's gonna be a navigator in the future, but we totally don't have access to her, which is bullshit. Because if we had her, I can go ahead and replace either one of my either Miyu or Tomiyama here. But you know, when that happens, that happens. I really like Motoha as a character, but gameplay-wise, she low-key buns. Yeah, she's kind of not the best in terms of damage. She does do very well with the Yui teams though, just with kind of like synergizing with her electric damage. hydrate and stretch time. Perfect. I will be doing that, and I will also be taking a quick break and then coming right back here. And when we come back, actually, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want me to do more of the free-to-play gameplay here, or do you guys actually want to see me do a very uphill battle, almost like a guaranteed death run? Me trying to do difficulty 6 using a very under-leveled character for Metro of Desire. Let me know in the comments which one you guys prefer, and we'll go on and we'll deliver that. So, free-to-play account, or do we want to see some Metro of Desire gameplay, especially with a team that's really gonna suck ass? Let me know. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Ken said, King of Puzzles, redo the last palace's floor from Puzzle P. No, I cannot. I'm not the King of Puzzles there. I'm definitely took 45 minutes on stream and almost wanted to throw my controller across the screen, the screen kind of a player. Yeah, that last puzzle was insane, man. I still have no idea how I did it, but the moment the colors lined and the bridges were formed, I was like, you know what? I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm done. And I'm never coming back. Oh, is Win the long-haired woman? Possibly. I wasn't really focusing on her hair. I was focused on other stuff. Totally her legs. I was wondering why she was introduced a bunch. Yeah. She's actually one of the first characters we noticed, and we're like, oh damn. No, sorry, I take that back. The first character that made us go, oh damn, was the teacher. When the game first started, we're just like, oh my god. I was like, say what? No way the teacher looks like this. This is crazy. Please tell us we can romance her in the future. And yeah, apparently we can in the future. Motoha legit feels like the child of Ryuji and Shiho. Shiho, what the hell is a Shiho? Very meek to start, but piss her off, and she had Ryuji's explosive temper. Also the same element. Also, it would be smart to try and bank as much from the Metro of Desire raffle as possible with those tickets for all the free stuff. Yeah, the final reward being that the golden selectable for the Space Revelation card. That's what I'm eyeing down. That's kind of what I'm going for. Fuka still has better legs, but who has the better personality? Both the actual personality and the ones that are in front. Do let us know. Definitely let us know. And also let us know. If you guys want to see more of the free account content, or if you guys want to see more of the main account content, which we'll be tackling the Metro of Desire. I do see Will there in the audience saying that Metro, so you can show off my build. Can I actually show off your build? Can I use companion members in Metro of Desire? Because if I can, I would be ecstatic to use your Mont for my run. I actually never checked that. If you can, she will be there. All right, cool. I've never actually checked this before for myself, so I guess we'll take a look at that right after these messages. Sorry, just kidding. There's no messages. There's no commercial, but we will be right back. So give me 5 minutes, and we'll be right back, guys. Yo, yo, yo. We back. All right. Put my controller across the screen. All right, let's go. Good day. Yo, Irish Camo. Not to be mistaken with Sergeant Camo. What's going on, Irish Camo? How you doing? Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, Camo. Thank you, Diego. Yes, you back. Yes, we back. We back. We back, Camo. Hell yeah. But yeah, guys, let's let me do my whole my daily thing here. And then let me use my energy. How about that? Let me use my energy, and then on this account, and then we'll bounce back to the main one. We'll do a run. We'll do a run on the metro. See if I can finish my main line of quests here before we wrap up today. Welcome back. Thank you, Ocean. Hello, hello. Yes, give me my free thing, please. All right. What else can I do here? What else can I do? Plans. Did I do something? Cool. I'll take that. The events. Might as well get my free login roll. Give me my free roll. And give me my login bonus. And my free coffee. Where's my free coffee? Boom. Thank you. Okay, so what do we need? What do we need the most out of here? I do believe enlightenment is going to be something that we need, but also gear forging and alluring aroma. Let's see here. How many do I got? I got 63. Well, I'm pretty set here. Gear forging. How many do I have? F13. All right, it's you. You're up. Let's go. We'll get this. We'll run it for the maximum amount, and then we switch over to the main account. I'm good. Trying to get a Palace 2 done at the moment. Sounds good, man. Well, what team are you rocking with, Irish Camo? I'm building for Palace 2. I really don't like how difficult the second boss is. I've been hearing about that a lot, actually, it seems. Yeah, I'll be able to experience it for myself. I'll be able to experience what it's like facing off against it in a more under-leveled manner, because I definitely over-prepared. By the time I got to the second Palace boss, I was also pushing gaming content, like basically everything except for story, right? So when I got to it, I was already in level 60s. And yeah, I made the boss pretty much a pushover. But I want to see what it's like. I want to see what it's like doing it on this account. Should be fun. Got Joker, Mona, Leon, and Okion. Joker, focus at the moment. Gotcha. Do you have Rin? Rin is a great character to go with Joker, and so is Leon. And if Leon is not available, then Tomo is a decent character to go with Joker. I mean, if you need more damage, throw down Leon or Tomo. If you need a little bit of sustain, then get Shun in there. I've been trying to get Rin. Yeah. Horrible luck. Oh man, I feel you, Irish. I think Rin's one of those characters as well. That's like I think she's gonna get power crept quite quickly. Yeah. Definitely in the very beginning, like Joker Rin is like the hand-in-hand combo. You can't go wrong with that. But as the game goes on, I do believe as far as debuffs go, Rin definitely gets benched earlier than other debuffers. Moving on, so just kind of keep that in mind. Yeah, no, definitely. When the second chord comes out, that's gonna be even before chord. Honestly, I feel like even before chord, we'll probably have some options to replace her. But all right, let's go. Where's it? Low. There's two screens. Log out. Cool. All right. The boss being 6 phases, and you need to be at least level 60 to 70. The unicorn persona and a whole bunch of items to beat him. I don't remember using unicorn actually. Is that specifically for the healing, or is it taking away debuffs? That's actually what it was. That's what the main thing was about, right? Yes, we got a unicorn mentioned. Hell yeah, Diego. You probably will see the Rin lion dance to be more efficient when the time comes. The lion dance. That's her skill 3, right? I do think that's her skill 3. All right, one more day till we finish our daily login event here. Nice. Unicorn for healing and the ailment healing. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the one. Taking away vanity status, he will apply. Yep. I think isn't there like certain items that allow you to do that too? Like coming from a line of doing challenge runs for Persona games, I've learned to really learn how to break Persona games with items. Those of you guys who sat through the hours of me banging my head against the wall for a lot of bosses know how much how much items can absolutely like destroy destroy Persona games. But wait, what am I doing? No, let me actually I can do my dailies later. Let's do the metro. All right, let's go. I gotta do my doubles for today as well. Okay, so final attempt here. If we beat it successfully, we will finish off all of our rewards here for the metro run. But we are attempting to do this. We're trying to clear difficulty 6 using an ice formation, which means at least 2 ice characters, which means we have to use Mont and Soy. Soy is fully built up. Mont is not. So that is where this is actually going to be a little bit more troubling for me. But let's see what happens. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. Difficulty 6, confirm. Actually, let me scope out the bosses real quick. I kind of want to know what I'm going against here. So this is Shadow, right? Yeah, that is Shadow. What about you? This is Lightning. And this is Thunder. Okay, cool. I guess I'm going for the Shadow one just because I'll be using Joker to kind of carry the team. But we also will try to build out all of those charm set combos that will really make this easier for us. So let's go. I'm actually going to replace Tomiyama here with Miyu. Set. What do we got here? We will be using, let's see, main one we have is what? Main damage dealer we have is in fact Joker. We have a Raccoonda applier here. We have a Raccoonda with marking. That can be decent. We can also throw in White Rider, but I feel like Sarasvati and the Gina Michela is going to be more useful for damage mitigation in case I run into trouble. I also have no healers here in this team, so having Sarasvati is going to be that much more important. So let's get Yanosek in slot 1, and then the rest will be any kind of order. Doesn't matter as much. And because we do have Katona here, we will no longer be able to insta-kill mobs, which means we have to manually battle everything. I say manual, it's probably going to be automated, but let's go. We need more potatoes in this game. Yes, we do. More potatoes, please. With the use of potatoes and tomatoes and what have you in the baseline games, basically it made it so I never have to rely on like Kaja skills, which is pretty crazy. All right, so I'll be hoarding as many buffs or coins as I can. So let's go for the lucky thank you bag. All right, we got to purchase 3 items at a single shop, and we'll get a free lost item if we do that. So really playing for the end game here, really swinging for the end game. So it doesn't show me what it is. So the priority I'm looking for right now is basically I'm looking for Murky. All right, I'm really looking for Murky, and since I don't have any of those, I'm just gonna go ahead and choose this one right here, which is Grim. I'm building the Ryuji team, and Ryuji can one-hit KO consistently, but I struggle with the timing on God's Hand, and also struggle with the third phase attacks where he attacks twice in a row. Yeah, he does this thing where he hides in paintings, right? He hides in the painting, or he hides in the back screen. I forgot what it was. Not the painting, the TV or the whatever. And then yeah, it makes the whole setup a little bit harder to manage. I can imagine. I got Yui because of what I had seen people build with her, and holy, I need that, and my next healer will probably be Wind. Oh yeah, Wind is a definite pickup. I think we'll be getting Wind for free too. Right? Oh, is this an auto battle? I don't want that. Go ahead and turn that off. Okay, cool. Well, this battle is over anyway. Thank you, Joker. When it happens, hardly watch, no? What do you mean? What do you mean by a hardy watch? Oh, you're talking about the items that you get. I got you. Okay, I just caught up on that. No, I'm going for more of a. I want to kind of prepare for the final battle, since I'm basically doing this with 3 party members instead of 4. I'm trying to go for a very specific setup, and this is the setup. Wow, we got this on the very first one. Wow. When an ally is hit by Scarlet Tide, grants a shield. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier, guys. So, Murky set is going to be a huge part of how we build out this run here. Let's go. All right, we're going to go for lost items or coins. All right, we get coins. No choice here. I need Yui because her constant back and forth with party members makes her really fun to use. Yeah. You know, in the Chinese version, definitely having only 1 round of follow-up makes her kind of niche. Arguably speaking, she is still niche now, but the fact that she can use a highlight skill and bring so much like damage over turns, over 2 rounds of turns to your teammates. Honestly, she's a damage dealer, yes, but she's also like, she also kind of fulfills that support, like DPS sub DPS archetype. Especially if you have Joker, she can proc Joker's Joker can proc her follow-up twice per round, which means he can proc her 4 times. And that's pretty crazy to think about. Alright, let's go. Should be a pretty easy wipe here. No Will of Rebellion. That is fine. Let's go for the heals. So Sarasvati heals twice. First on everyone, second time on like the lowest character. But she also applies a damage mitigation buff, which is actually quite useful. Look at that. Look at that solid no damage. It's fine. It's fine, Mont. You just stand there and look pretty, all right? You just stand there and look pretty. We will handle the there down she goes. We will handle the rest. Do I really need to use this? Fine, we shall. I did the difficulty one shot from Mon. Yeah, it's it really gets drastically more difficult, as you play more. Mainly want the 5-star wind when that comes out. 5-star wind. Oh my god, I don't know her name when it comes to code names. But I gotta look for I gotta check out that tier list again. I hate how it's called Murky, but the set it's called Mighty. Oh, is it a localization error? Oh man, I didn't realize it was a localization error. Oh, it's Wind Vast. Oh, that's the 5-star version of it. Oh, okay. Is this just the Let Mon Die game? I mean, in this particular run, yeah. So unfortunately, she is only at level 30, so not much of an option here. And I'm really trying to over prepare my account right now as I hit that level 70 threshold. Because the moment I hit level 70, all of my materials will be drained. I will not have enough upgrade material to upgrade all my main characters. So I'm really tied down in terms of mats. I also have to let go of a couple of the characters I'm building, so I gotta look into that too. But anyway, when Scarlet Tide hits, increase defense. Sure. Hook me up with more of that Mighty. Murky, Mighty, whatever. Receive the enthralling record, which gives us critical rate. Oh hell yeah! Easy win. Let's go. We will always take the free lost items, assuming that it's actually good. I don't like the lost items where it's like, oh, you gain ability, but you take 50% more damage because God has a sense of humor. No, thank you. I want the consistent buffs. Oh, there, Mon goes down again. Mon goes down twice. She goes down twice. I don't know. But it's so frustrating when you're discarding charms. Yeah, you really have to have like you kind of have to like know what charms are good for what kind of builds. And having that knowledge going into the run makes it a lot better because you can better prioritize your resources in terms of re-rolling and choosing the correct charms and the stats that you want to build towards. I take the capable girls all the time. Those things are crazy. Wait, the capable girls are crazy? Or what are you talking about, Rillo? But yeah, capable girls, the femme fatales, hell yeah. That is the reason why we pull, right, guys? Right? Gentlemen of culture, you guys know what I'm talking about. These both are pretty bad. I don't like any of this. Let's re-roll this. Oh god, this is bad as well. After using a healing skill, which I don't really have, and yeah, I don't have this. If I had a healer, then this would be the one that would completely break the game. But no, not this time around. After a Navigator Axe restores HP. I really don't. I'm not a fan of this, but oh man, what do I do? All these suck. All right, we'll take Panacea. If I had Luful or if I had Mirian in this party, then damn, that charm set will be so broken. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be spending any money here. Oh, but we do have this. We can't buy it though. All right, we're gonna hang on to it because we got the lucky bag. So we're gonna be saving up. Actually, you know, let me check. Are there any Murkies I can pick up? Oh, there is. Decreases allergies to damage taken by Scarlet Tide. Oh man, do I buy this? No, screw it. We're gonna go for efficiency. We're going for the free. We're going for the free lost item. Ooh, let's go. I don't need any more tickets. No, let's not go. I already maxed out on tickets for my prize redemption, so those are not exactly useful. I'm going to head out now. Bye. Take care, Courtney. See you around. Ice, I'm beefing with Morgana over on. Oh, what? You're beating with Morgana? Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, I think you got a pretty good shot at beating him. Right, Batman? You got this. Mona's got nothing on you. No beef involved. You got this one in the bag, Batman. Bye, Ice. Okay, I will. Thanks. Thank you. Take care, Courtney. Just arrived home. How's it going? Yo, what's up, RK? Good to see ya. We are we're going through a challenge run kind of for difficulty 6 here on this Metro of Desire run. We're basically going through trying to complete difficulty 6 with an ice team, but one of our ice team members are only level 30. So, yeah. She's basically gonna die every single turn, and there's nothing we can do about it. Debuff Purge after shielded. Shoot, this thing is pretty dope too. But it's equal to the attack. No. We deal. Warding. No. After defeating a foe, inflict agony. No, discard. All right, cool. Moving on. Oh, is this a Panacea? I think this is Panacea. Yo, what's going on, L? Hello. What's up, L? How you doing? The cut to Mont being on the ground is sending me. She is just sleeping. Oh, she's always going to be there. Oh, there she is. She's sleeping in the bottom right-hand corner once again. Can we get a drag on the... Oh, no, we can't. Well, sort of. You guys can kind of see her there, right? We see her beautiful hair. Just gently warming the ground there. It's good stuff. Also, my party is about to die. What the hell's happening here? Gotta get ourselves a little bit more healthy. We also have to get our shield buff going, because we need to have this. Otherwise, the Scarlet Tides will actually end up killing us. Doing pretty good. How are you? I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking, El. Doing good. Outside of the work that we got to do off the stream, yeah, everything else is going splendid. I always think about it. I always have to think about the work that comes afterwards. One more ice proc? Alright. First of the 3 boss fight is coming up after this platform. Oh, that's the wrong skill. Jeez. I kind of want to drop in a heal before I... If I use Arsene's chains here, though, everyone... I think this is a wipe. Yeah, this might be a wipe. Let's see. If not, then I'll get the heal in. If not, but if so, then this will be it. All right, we got one more turn. Oh wait. Okay, we do have another. Oh wait. Okay. If it took him down to the HP threshold, then it was gonna kill him. No problem, Soy. No, don't kill him. No, I wanted to heal. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Well, that just happened. Boo. All right, come on, give me my roll. Single target. This is actually not bad. This is not bad. When a user hit with Scarlet Tide, fill highlight gauge. Ooh, give me Tranquil. Give me Tranquil. I will take it. Tranquil with Murky, hook me up. Let's go. I'm so happy that I'm Moots with a VTuber Ice. Wait, Moots? Wait, is that Moots or Roots? Can't see it properly. From my side of the screen, it kind of looks like an R and an N tied together. But anyway, I'm flattered. Al. Thank you so much for that. Should be pretty simple. They're weak against curse damage, which means I have a free rotation here. Let's go. We got the heals going. So Wonder and Soy, until we get our infinite shield comp going, they will basically be on healing duty. Let's go. Not a one turn, but definitely quite close. It's gonna be a two turns. One more. All right. Oh, so we have an all-out attack from that? What the heck? I didn't think we were gonna get an all-out attack. The ice team being the dead and heal duty is going really well, I see. Kind of. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. I didn't know it spawns more... I didn't know it spawns more principalities. What the heck? Not that it really matters. I should have debuffed the one in the middle. That's the tanky one. I should also stop being lazy on using Miyu's buff. I'm definitely being a little bit lazy. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna die here. Why use it? Which is exactly the attitude that makes you die in the first place. So let's go ahead and fix that. Do we have a wipe? Double? A wipe? Oh, so close, so close. All right, well, this one will wipe it. All right, let's kill. Oh, well, never mind. It's an all-out attack kill. All right, let's go. Joker, finish. Come on. What the heck's happening right now? He's just beating the hell out of me. Damn. He got so many extra turns from that. I was like, wait, are you done? How many more rounds am I going to get hit in the face here? All right, Purge. Ooh, okay. I do like this a lot. I like this a lot. I honestly really like this. Even though this is none of the sets that we're working on, I do want to pick up this brawl charm, and hopefully we can pick up more. Lose all your current points, increase damage. Oh, but I'm saving this, bro. Don't do this to me. When selling charms, you will have one additional option. Easy pick. Let's go. All right, so we want to end up at Dominion, so let's go up top. The chaotic set is so good for the fire team comp. Yeah, anything that kind of just adds like synergizes with DOTs, burning, and all that jazz. All right, Mont, get some sleep. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just get some rest. Always chilling there. Always chilling there. She is the heart and soul of our difficulty 6 run. Yes, where would we be if Mont wasn't roaming the floor with us? You know? Very useful. Let's go. She's the mascot. Yeah, she is. She is unfortunately necessary though, just because we have to clear this utilizing at least 2 ice members. Come on. All right. Cruel, Tranquil, and Chaotic. Okay, we got 2. Let's go. Increases attack for 1 turn. Not bad. Increases party attack for each foe present. This is more consistent. This is going to happen every 3 turns, so I do want this. Yep. Now activates once every 3 turns. Yep. Let's go. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Tranquil set? Yes, that's the one we want. Let's go. Hook it up. I should be able to spend my coins in the next shop. I'm pretty sure I have enough money to buy 3 items at this point. Oh wow, look at that. Mon survived. That's interesting. Mon actually survived. How about that? All right, we're going to see Mon do some damage here. Let's go, Mon. All right, 101 damage. Perfect. That is why we keep her around. Oh, okay. I thought she was going to die there. That was close, Mon. That was close. You get one more turn. Let's use her big move just because it looks so dope. 460 damage. And there she goes. Oh, wait a minute. She died and she got back up. Did you guys see that? She died and then she stood back up again. Wait, hang on. No, wait. Now she died again. What? Okay. You guys saw that too, right? The game had a glitch. The Hama insta kill procced on Mont, but because she had a shield, she actually stood through the entire rotation of animations. That is so weird. I've never seen that before. Oh my god, that's great. Yo, Delta Droid, what's up, man? YouTube really loves showing your channel. Oh, thank you, Delta. Thank you, YouTube. We appreciate the Elgo buff. Guess I'm here again. I guess you are. How's it going? How's Monday treating you so far, Delta? Oh man, everyone's on the ground. Mon just hit 186k Mega W. Yes, indeed. She just hit 400 damage for me, Willow. That's a W from my team. We need more. Give us more. Go, Mont. You can one-shot. I believe in you. Yes. You can one-shot a level 1 mob right now. Mont is not feeling okay. She died and then got up just to die again. Yeah, she really didn't want to go down like that, man. You gotta represent, yo. You gotta represent the ice community by standing up for 10 more seconds before falling apart. Indeed. Chaotic? Yeah. All right. I need more murky. I need more murky items here. Lose a prayer. Oh, lose all of them? Ugh. I don't know about this one. No. Normally I would definitely go for it, but with this team, yeah, I need a little bit of assurance here. Okay, so I can definitely reach the shopping platform if I go here. Got 2 randoms. That's fine. Let's take them. It's 4 a.m. on a Tuesday here. Oh, dang. Oh, man. Other side of the world. That's right. Well, how's life treating you at 4 a.m., Delta? Oh, look at that. Mon survived again. Yo. Mon is out here, and she's exceeding expectations, you guys. Trust me, the capable girl who lasts all the corporate data has the best items. Wait, what do you mean last all her corporate data? She's surviving the Scarlet Tide. Oh my god, look at her go. Yeah, she's getting stronger as we speak, man. Oh, she's still alive. How about that? And she got a shield from that. Let's go. The usual life stuff. Okay, I see. Work, rest, and sleep with a little bit of leisure sprinkled in between. Oh, is it a double? It's a double, but it sucks. All right, Mont, we're gonna try to keep you alive for the victory screen. All right. Did she just say merci, but in Japanese? Or does merushi mean something different? Don't kill Johnny Cage, but I have to. I have to, Diego. As a matter of fact, eat my Frost Lily. Eat my solid 200 points of damage. Let's go. Still alive? Oh, still alive. Yo, she survived. She might die to Scarlet Tide, but she survived. She survived one turn. Ouch. Wondering how the stream is going to go for global. How many days is that in? When is that happening, Delta? I just realized also 4 a.m. in the morning makes sense because that is when the server resets, right? Oh, the stream is happening on Wednesday? Oh, damn, it's so close. All right, that is literally right around the corner. All right, then. Hopefully it's before. Hopefully it happens before 2 p.m. Eastern, so we can cover the stream. We can cover the what they talked on stream during the show. That'd be pretty dope. Mont in French means mount. Okay, so it does make sense for her to say merci. Got you. Oh, damn it. Still no Murkies. When attacking all foes, increase damage to main target. When damage dealing to a foe, increase their damage taken. Ugh. Both of these are so... All right, this one. Thank you. Oh, damn it. So unlucky. I was hoping we get like a treasure chest or something like that. And copium we have in C. Like a V copium we have in C is funny. Oh, what's everyone saying in C? What's the general sentiment? I'm just going on this like little mini game of trying to keep Mon alive. It's actually making this run quite enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, don't die, Mon, no! Come on, Mon, you can do this. As long as it doesn't kill her, it will always give her a shield that is more than her max HP. So there's that. We got that going for us. Let's go. We got to keep her alive, man. She has some of the some personal favorites, such as. Whoop! Hang on a second. We got a shield. We got a shield to keep Mon alive. This is the dream. She has some personal favorites, such as increasing critical by 10% and critical damage by 20. That sounds like a lost item, actually. Increasing both HP and attack by 15% too. Time for my fortune card from Chihaya. Oh, I haven't seen one of those in so long. Good luck with your roll. Good luck with your roll. Oh no, Month is alive. She's actually alive. She has 100 HP, but she somehow survived it. All right. I see you, Mont. I see you trying. That actually didn't kill her. If that killed her, then that would have been it. You can't get a shield if you're already dead. All right, let's go. We want to love the game, but it appears we keep getting the short end of the stick. Yeah, I mean, I remain hopeful as well, Delta. I do think they're going to make it right for us on this Wednesday. I shall remain hopeful. And yo, there's the one we are looking for. This Murky. But we can also force upgrade. We can also force upgrade this with tokens later on. So maybe we wait for the force upgrade, and instead we pick up this one. Increase Scarlet Tide damage based on foes missing HP. This is actually the worst one ever. But we do need 2 more cards, so let's pick this up. Yeah, let's go. Murky and Tranquil. Old bottle, rare for each random thief with a different roll. Party's with a different roll. Party's weakness damage increases. This is so situational. Decrease all allies' attack by 10%. I don't like that. Increase all allies. I don't like this. After winning the next 2 battles, yeah, sure. Give me the consistent one. All right. Next up, please don't give me another battle. Come on, dude. What is this? What is this RNG? We will auto battle this one. I know I can survive it, no problem. Mont might not survive this though. There, down she goes. Mont in French means mount. Mont in Chinese, I don't know that. I don't think Mont is actually any word in Chinese. It kind of sounds like certain words, but I'm not sure if it means anything in Chinese actually. Bum, 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 bum. I already read that, didn't I? Yeah, I mean, to me, there's 2 ways they can go about this, right? They can absolutely cave. I don't think that's the case. But if they were to absolutely cave and give us the whole, give us Marion for free, give us the dupe for free, and also include her weapon in the Plan B and the guaranteed pulls banner, the guaranteed weapon banner, I should say. That's definitely one way to go about it. I don't think that's going to be the case though. I do think we're going to just end up getting more cards, more gold pulls, more platinum pulls, maybe some coins, maybe some more meta jewels here and there. But what I would really love is if they actually gave global like a different set of perks. You know, people look at what's happened in the Korean, Taiwan, and China servers and form an expectation on what they should be receiving, right? And I think that's where the majority of the upsetness is coming in. But if they went around and instead gave us like something else completely out of the dark, maybe they gave us like I doubt they will, but what if they gave us Fox for free, or they gave us another character of another Cognite for free, something that is just as good in terms of comp but different compared to what players have experienced. That would give global like a different experience as opposed to a weakened experience. You know what I mean? Because right now everything is being compared to what has already happened. So I think this is their chance to go about it, but I don't know. Given from what we've heard, and what PR is lacking, it kind of just feels like they're going to give us some more pulls and some more gems here and there. But I guess we'll wait until Wednesday to see. Let me get some more water as you prepare. Yeah, it's not coming up as anything, though it's definitely French. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely French. Yeah. The fact that she says Mousy as well is very French of her. They're making it so we swipe more to get the good stuff. That's definitely the case for the whole Marion changes, right? Like they know Marion is going out, but at the same time they also want a gatekeeper. They want to make sure that their numbers for the first month to present on the marketing PR bit is as high as possible. So yeah, they're definitely trying to over monetize. Question: how are y'all getting the platinum gecko coins? That's a good question, actually. I think the majority of it came from battle passes, right? I'm pretty sure the majority came from the battle pass. But even so, like I haven't even collected enough platinum coins or the 10 salamander gecko coins, whatever it's called, to get the free 5-star weapon. So yeah, there's not enough of that. Where's my charm set? Dude. What the hell? Where? Dude. Do I not get a choice of charms? What the hell? Yo, did the game just glitch me out? I just defeated that and it didn't give me anything. What in the world? What just happened? What the hell? What just happened? I literally just did a battle and got no rewards for it. What the heck? All right, fine, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. That's so bizarre. Why would they do that to us? Yo, Region Kushala, thank you so much for the follow. Will the 1-star ratings turn into 4+ stars? So that's another thing, Delta. People are very, very happy to complain, right? But once those complaints have been addressed, once those things have been reprimanded, oftentimes people don't go back and fix their ratings. So that's what I'm kind of worried about. Like the game itself is wonderful, but the ratings on Steam is directed at the expectation from the Chinese version. It's not directed on how good or how bad of a game Persona 5 The Phantom X actually is. So that's my only thing that I'm a little bit not happy with when it comes to these complaints. But yo, then P2P, what's up? Do it again. The game says, yeah. The game's like, you know what? Nope. We got no more charms for you, my friend. Also, Daniev, what's up, Daniev? Hello. They're making it so we swipe. Oh, I just caught that. Thank you, Diego. Okay, so one of your lost items gave you coins in exchange. For charm picking. So you have to live with coins over charms. Oh, is that why? Oh, thank you, Regent. I completely forgot about that. Thank you for noticing. Very good eye. Also, I don't really want any of these. I'm gonna re-roll the stack. And ooh, here's our fourth slot on Chaotic, or we have our second slot on Panacea. This is for using heals, and this is for doing party attack. Let's take the party attack one. I think it lasted 2 rounds. I think so too. Yeah. Thank you, Regent. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and buy at least 3 items here. Y'all were talking about having some. Yeah, I believe we only have 5. 5 from the battle pass. Willow. Are you not just doing the final, the Luful auto kill? I can't. I don't have Luful in this party. I'm trying to do the ice challenge on difficulty 6. So that's the only reason why we have Mont right now. But okay, we need three items here. So loses all prayer Magatamas. Oh man, this is normally I would buy this, but again, this is so risky. Receive 30% of your current railway coin. Done. All right, so that's the first item. Let's see here. We can get a purity buff here. I do want to go for 4, so I might pick this up as the 3rd. And then Brawler is an upgrade, so we'll buy this, and then we should be able to activate. So we got the pocket watch. That's unfortunate. We'll do a free reroll. And then we'll look for Murkies. There are no Murkies. That's unfortunate. Panacea, after using a healing skill, uses targets. Nah, I don't really need that. Ooh, but we do have this, though. Mood-changing meds. When selecting charms after battle, gain 1 free refresh over 1 buff, 1 debuff. We're taking this. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, we should be pretty set here. 100% chance to activate a 2-set effect of 1 charm, or we have a 20% chance to activate. Yeah, we're taking the guaranteed. Always take the guaranteed. At least for me. All right, let's go. All right, big guy. Also, check the companion chat. Can I check it from my display screen over here, Willow? Can I go back? Oh, I can. Aha. For ice, should I farm on cards or Mont cards? Oh, this one. Nice, let's go. Almost A6, almost A6, and she does have the Queen of Winter sword. This sword looks so good. Oh man, this sword looks so damn good. I love it. This looks great. On brand, on theme, and on brand. Let's go. All right. Meant the game said, stop talking shiz, no prize for you. Yeah, we got denied. We got denied here. Can we autoplay this? Yeah, let's autoplay. Let's chat and autoplay. So you have to live with the coins or the charms. Yeah, for the 2 turns. You're right. Yeah. The review bombing, while good news, means that it'll forever have a low rating. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm annoyed about. This happened before with episode Aegis as well, right? Like Persona 3 Reload, excellent ratings, and then they dropped episode Aegis. I mean, I'll be very non-biased here. I feel like episode Aegis was very much so like a pretty diluted experience compared to Persona 3's base game in general. Both FES and episode Aegis was the case. But for the die-hard Persona 3 fans like I am, I enjoyed it nonetheless. You know, we made a challenge run out of it. We had a lot of fun. But the fact that the game got a bunch of crappy reviews simply due to the fact that, oh no, you have to buy this as a DLC as opposed to getting it, again, because Persona 3 FES introduced episode Aegis and the base game in 2-in-1 DVD for the PlayStation back in the day. That gave the expectation for everyone to assume that we were going to get it for free, right? So it's always what is being compared against. And that is my major shtick. I don't like it when people compare it with previous iterations of the game as opposed to rating the game as a standalone and how it is. But yeah, what can you do? Gamers be angry sometimes. Let's go ahead and re-roll that. Oh, we got the 4th one. Let's go. After an ally acts, 60% to activate this again, which means more shields. Let's roll. And we've reached the maximum limit, but that is no problem. Give us another slot. Let's go. Thank you. Oh god, all this stuff. Receive more coins. Discount sticker. Decreases items in the station by 30%, but increases the price by 5 for each item purchased. Sure. I think this is solid. More efficiency on our coins as we go on about this run. No problem. What the? There we go. I was like, why can't I click this? Auto team challenge run in the future, mayhaps. Auto team. I mean, if I had a solid team to roll with instead of having like a level 30 Mont that will just die in the beginning of every turn, I think that'll be fun. That'll be fun to do. Ice, would you play a P5R mod costume? Yes, I would. Of course I would. Absolutely yes. Oh, bro, 1000% yes. Yo, Spazatron, dude, it's good to see you, man. At least it isn't what Destiny 2 does and gives you part of the game and sells you the rest. Oh, really? Is that like a second half of the game though? Like, as in we only made this game right now and we're still working on it, and then like 5 months later it comes out as DLC? Or are we talking like we have the base game completely done, but we just decide to sell it in 2 different instances because we can't get enough of that money, right? Merciful? No. Huh? Oh, there we go. Oh, chaotic upgrade. Let's go. And also a murky upgrade. So we get more damage for foes present, or we can get more damage from Scarlet Tides. Nah, more damage for foes present. Let's go. And ooh, we have another shop to roll with, and we have what is this? It's a tranquil set. All right, let's go with this one. Will, I found it. Wait, there's a. Oh, wait. So it already exists? You mean? You mean it's already out there in the market, Willow? I'm sorry, not Willow Silver. Hell yeah! What the heck? I gotta check that out. That definitely sounds like something that I would play. Hell yeah. Basically the ladder, and then other parts of the story is also DLC. What? But I guess at least the base game is free. Oh, the base game is free. Gotcha. So it's free to play and pay to finish. I guess that's what it is. Multiple DLCs and certain parts of the base game disappear. Wait, they disappear? What? So it's like a live service game, but also it's time gated? That's so weird. I've never heard about that before. I'll put it in the Discord. Sounds good, man. Thank you. Just out of curiosity, how do you feel about the Tower of Fantasy, the MMO RPG gacha game? I never played that, Angel. I never played that. I do actually remember other YouTubers talking about it, but yeah, never played it for myself, unfortunately. Do you watch anime? Yes, a certain anime. Evidently speaking, with my time availability nowadays, definitely less time to watch anime as much as I like to. Less time to do anything else, honestly. Like if I'm not working on shows, then I'm hosting shows. I'm not hosting shows, then I'm preparing them. If I'm preparing them, then I'm probably streaming. And if I'm not streaming, I'm probably getting food and or just sleeping. So yeah, you chalk it all up, I probably have like a handful of free minutes. But evidently I should be allocating more of that free time to sleep. I've been averaging, I don't know, like 5-6 hours of sleep these days per day, and that's it's definitely catching up to me. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Decrease, yeah, sure, why not? We'll take this. We will take this. And of course we can't take it because we maxed out on slots. Boo. Let's fix that. Let us fix that. But speaking of which, the fact that we literally were just talking about like things that I need to do. Just remember, I can't believe it. It's actually 5 p.m. I just noticed that it's already 5. Where the hell did the time go? That is crazy. I am tempted to buy Persona 5 Strikers. Yes, because I'm a fan of Koei games, mainly the Dynasty Warriors games. Hell yeah, Delta. I played through Strikers, and initially I got Strikers because I wanted more Persona content. So I definitely bought it and played it for like the whole mixed nostalgia vibes. Persona story continuation. I didn't want to fall into that whole like post-Persona depression, but at the same time, getting into it, I'm really happy how they blended Strikers and the Dynasty style together. It really feels like a combination of Dynasty Warriors in the Persona 5 universe, which is really awesome. It's pretty cool. It was fun for a while. It's on console, PC, and mobile. Oh, the Tower of Fantasy. I gotcha. Let's actually do a quick scene switch here. As we prepare to segue out. Time passed. Yeah, that indeed it does. Sleep is important. You'll live a lot happier and longer. Point taken. Then PTP. You're absolutely right about that. Mon is still alive? No, not for long. She will be dying and be reviving in and out. But let's see. Hydrate and stretch time. Yes, let's do that, and we'll get ready to cue that outro. Oh man. I can't believe it. I can't believe how quickly time just flew by today. Damn, man. Yes, senpai. Yes, exactly. What Ocean said. Thank you. Ice needs a Morgana. Yeah, I do. I have a dog that I gotta take out like in a moment. There's the Morgana. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Silver. Thank you for proving then PTP's points. There you go. There's our Morgana. That's our version of Mona. But you should play that mod. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to check it out. If we can play that, either as a vanilla experience or as a challenge run, I think either or will be very fun to go through. Also, I do need to just kind of like go through it just to make sure that it's stream friendly. Modders can often take things to the extreme sometimes with the mods. So yeah, but that's awesome, man. To be able to play Asumi, like, dude, I would be more than happy to check that out. Thank you, Silver. Time really does be going by quickly. That it does, Spazatron. You're welcome. Challenge run, so true. Challenge run, Sumi only. Sumi only with Cendrillon. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be easy. But if it's Cendrillon only and she's not a wild card, then maybe it can be a little bit impossible. But hey, I mean, we play through multiple runs with Orpheus only, so maybe I'm up to that challenge. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's been a wild one. It's been really fun. I can't believe how quickly time passed. But quick plug here for our Companion members. The guild run is resetting in 2 days. So if you guys haven't already, please get your numbers up. Get your guild raids in. We will be doing a purge once again going into the new season, and we'll be starting off with inactive members. Most importantly, members that haven't put up any guild numbers by the ending bit of the run. I think I will actually be going for the purge here for those specific conditions. If you haven't gotten your guild raid in and you have been inactive in the final day, so on Wednesday when we're live on stream, we will be doing a purge. There's a lot of people on the wait list and also more members looking to join. So if you are not active, then unfortunately we will have to purge you. But if you are semi-inactive, meaning that you're still playing the game, but you're just overburdened with work at the moment, please come to Discord, talk to me about it. I'll be more than happy to hold your spot available. But still, if at all possible, just spend 10-15 minutes in the game, get those runs in, so we can get at least 30 out of 30 guild participation. All right, let's get those numbers up, guys. But other than that, we talked about it just now. If you guys want to hang out even when we're not on stream, if you guys want to join us over in our Discord community, then you guys can check out that link in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Also, that same link that Sergeant Camo dropped in the chat right now, that is discord.gg/ibtv, and that will redirect you guys over to our community Discord server. All the stuff that we talk about in terms of aligning for character builds, kind of just general P5X chat, and also non-persona chat happening in the general chat section. All that stuff. If you guys want to participate and want to hang out with us even when we're not live, please join us over in our Discord. Again, that is discord.gg/ibtv. And PTP is right. Use Ice's Joker. It'll help the scores. Absolutely. Once I get my free-to-play account up to level 40, I'm gonna do a demo run. Just kind of using like very, very basic characters and just seeing how optimized I can get with my free-to-play account. So I'll look forward to doing that when the time comes. But yeah, that being said, guys, we will be back here on Wednesday. All right, we're gonna be checking out that new developers Persona stream review. Hopefully the devs got some good news for us. Really looking forward towards it. But we will also be hitting level 70. We will also be hitting level 70 this Wednesday. So what materials am I looking at? Am I gonna be able to get Dionysus on Wednesday? Holy crap, I hope I do. All that stuff will be happening this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But other than that, we do go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern. And of course, we'll be seeing you guys on Wednesday. So definitely make sure you guys set it on your calendars, and I'll see you guys there. But yeah, that's it from me. This is gonna be Ice signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
You don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, results of unreal. Living on a guideline, been there, done that, rolled up and dead. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Follow the stunt driver who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish every day. harder though than just another bluffer. Maybe you are right, wrote it on myself. I'd better stir up, it's time to break the spell.